We'll be live in just a second. Thanks everyone for coming back. Thanks everyone who came over from Sam's. Even though this is episode 33, if it is your first time here, it's a good time to come in. They're heading to a new continent. New continent, new island, a new nation, a new country in our world. And they're probably only about a week or so out. Real lifetime. 2 weeks in game. See you soon. Start bringing you guys up. Hello.
My 1.5.
Hello.
Hi everyone. How's it going?
Hi. Good.
All right, let me swing us over to here. I think Dodge is with Clark right now, so she's just AFK. But hello everyone else. Welcome in. Everyone who came in from Sam's. And everyone who comes in here every week. Good to see you all. How's everyone? You good?
Super.
Good.
Okay, I broke my toe the other day falling down the stairs.
Oh, what?
Is it actually broke?
What?
It's like pretty fucked up. I mean, I haven't been to the doctors to confirm, but I cannot bend it. So I'm gonna assume it's broke.
Is it like last week when I bashed my toe, it went all purple and like I couldn't bend it for a couple of days, and then it fixed within like 4 days. So
yeah, my toe is also like pretty purple right now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
and it's like extended across my foot. So
yeah, that means it's probably broken.
Tape it.
But
If
it
it's-
doesn't bend at all, and I can't really like
Which
walk
toe
on
is
it
it?
properly for my big toe.
Oh no.
Is it bent right now? You should
No.
just keep it set. And
Straighten
you're good.
it out and tape it.
I mean, I can't bend it if I wanted to, but thankfully it's straight, so it's not
That's
bent
good.
out the
Yeah.
way. But yeah, like Scott was like, "Do you want to go on a walk?" I was like, "I'll try."
No.
Put my shoes on, we
Get a
walked out the
cane.
gate, and then I was like, "I can't do this."
Yeah.
He's like, "Okay, go back and rest."
Just make sure you keep it straight. I broke my finger, the same finger twice playing rugby, and I said it badly the second time, so now it's bent. It's like actually a little
Show
bit
us.
bent.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Goes up a little bit. Yeah, means I can never play Guitar
job.
Hero or real guitar.
Oh, that's why.
That's why, yeah.
No, genuinely, I can't really move that finger like to the left. It's fucked.
Shit.
So
Damn.
just keep it straight. Stupid toes and fingers.
I
Top
know.
tips.
I mean, I'm not even too fussed about it. It hurt at the moment, but it was more. My pride was hurt more, you know, falling down the stairs. And then what happened is it was like right after I was putting the cats to bed, and everything's dark. We're about to go to bed. I'm coming down the stairs from my office to my bedroom. That's me down the stairs, by the way.
Okay,
Audio
nice, yeah,
effects.
nice.
And I've picked myself up like. I've poked my head around the corner. I've looked at Scott, and he's like. You probably woke Nicola and Jay up with that noise.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I probably broke my toe. Thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, "Am I right now?"
Oh my god.
Pride destroyed.
Oh.
Wow. Is it left foot or right foot?
Oh, left foot. It's fine because I'm right-footed.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
it.
matter.
That's what I
There
said.
you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just break every toe there. It's fine.
Yeah,
Welcome in, Dodger.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Does anyone have anything they
Desperately
want
trying to put my dinner together. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. If, you need to go
okay.
if anyone needs to go AFK to make food and stuff like that, it's all good. Like, we can just catch you up on anything you miss. Don't miss out on eating because of it. Does anything, everyone want to announce anything? Are we good to kick into it?
No.
We're good.
Okay. Then
Olgie's hair
You
looks
always-
really beautiful.
Aw.
That's my announcement.
Thanks.
It looks really pretty.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's a little damp
you guys
and
look
kind
like
of
you have
gross in the
matching
back,
hair.
but
You guys look twinning.
Oh yeah, our hair
shit.
looks very similar. right
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
I
similar.
need to do like you did like blue on the bottom. I need to do that.
now. Yeah, you should do it. It's cool.
I'm not cool enough for that shit.
Yes,
I can't
you
do
are.
that. That's like that's a step cooler than I really am.
You just gotta fake it when you make it. You just do it, and then you're like, yeah, I'm cool.
Top life tips, guys.
Your
Yeah.
beard
You
looks
see
good,
like
Sam.
Shane touching the top of his head, like one
Just
where all his
stop.
head's gone.
You see that?
This food's pretty good.
Yeah, it sucks.
He thought you said food. You said beard. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I said beard. I didn't say food, but we'll get along with it. You know, it's not like we're live. So, does anyone want to do the recap?
Oh, I did last week.
Why don't you do the recap, eh, funny man?
Okay.
Oh
okay.
shit!
Yeah, but can you do it in Silk's voice?
This is how it's
No,
going to
Silk's
be.
long gone. He
gone.
has to be a ship, one of our crewmates. It has to be the captain.
Fuck up, Sam. Do it in Silk's voice, Joe.
Silk's dead.
Died. Yes, it
Oh my
died.
god, take it back.
That's the knowledge I learned.
Everything.
He just killed his character just to say that.
Yeah.
He just, at one moment in this episode, Silk's dead. He just dropped down. Just couldn't keep it on his conscience.
Oh god.
Okay. All right, 1 sec. Let me just get. I'll put some music on.
You could do it in an imp's voice. They were there.
There you go.
I can't even remember how the imps sound. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
Same.
no, do it in the voice of the
Do it in
Denathrius
Zelfa.
guy.
Zalfia, Denathrius.
I'd like that, yeah.
Very well.
It's a little hard because the whole recap is about.
It's about him.
Zelfo.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
I did
Because you
this,
guys
and
started doing
then
the
Zay.
recap, I started writing it from your perspective to make it easier for you to recap. Now I have to kind of work it backwards.
I
You
believe
got
in you. I'm
this.
pretty sure
King
you
of
can do
improv,
this.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's going to sound so stupid this first line because of this. Last week, you convinced me that you killed my arch nemesis, the Glabrezu, before heading toward the cathedral.
He knows. He
I'm
knows.
totally okay with it.
Monka as.
I totally believed you. There, you dispatched the remaining group of demons I had trapped, whilst also uncovering an incubus that I had locked there and with them. Afterwards, I bestowed upon you several gifts, as I promised, and left through a portal, leaving you in the vacant city of Advent. Outside, a bird landed on a decaying branch, the first sign of life in the city in over a millennia. And that is where we left off.
Woohoo.
Smashing.
Okay, so
Okay.
you are in the city of Advent and up by the cathedral area. You've just been left by the devil and one of his lovers. And you're stood there having known that you've kind of completed this little side objective. Freed Advent of its corruption.
Did we check the cathedral for stuff before we left?
Yes.
Before we walked out? I can't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I stole the staff out of Matey.
You saw the staff?
No, not staff.
Axe.
God, I'm thinking about axe.
Yes, yeah. I was like, did I promise the staff? Sweating.
Checks notes.
Thinking about too much wow these days. Fuck me.
You could easily just do that though. Just be like, oh yeah, you gave me the pair of flying boots, right? And everyone just
Yeah.
agree with you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
That's what I did. Let me just link them to you now.
What? How much of the city can we see from where we are?
It's one of the highest pinnacles of the
most of it,
city,
right?
because you've had to go up this
That's what I thought.
massively long staircase that kind of led all the way up to the cathedral. So you are on a natural archway of kind of this bridging rockery below you, and you can see pretty much the entirety of the city. You can see the distant far walls. You can see where there's been collapses on all of the houses which didn't have any trapped demons in them and have been worn over time. You can see kind of adjacent to you on a bit lower down though, the cathedral built up high, closer to the gods. A bit lower down, you can see the kind of throne room area where you did meet the devil for the first time. You can see the docks, and in the distance, just past the cathedral, you can see the Scarlet Whistle. Just past the
Joe,
gates.
just quick question. Can I carry two great axes?
You're very strong, sure.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there was any secret.
You wouldn't be able to use them both at the same time.
No, of course not. Just can
But
I?
yeah,
Can I
you-
just carry them both? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Cool.
Pup didn't get her item.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her
She's
flying
pissed.
boots. Remember?
She's very angry.
Yeah.
I actually,
You promised her flying boots. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Pick her up and throw her in the air. I'm kidding. It's terrible. It's
Shame
terrible.
on
I was just joking. I was just joking.
Sick, like throw the cat in the air, he ate the cat.
Yeah,
Eat the cat.
what's wrong with you? Okay, how from where we're standing, what are the what do the walls look like of the city? Like, are they intact? Is it
What,
just the
the ones
houses
in the
that are
distance?
crumbled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd see that the houses are kind of common because it's all been built out of like hardened rock and natural formations that have been carved into, and essentially kind of almost like concrete liquid that's been morphed into these old homes or claven as well. You'd notice that the reason they're destroyed is not necessarily due to decay over time. That would cause them to have like barnacles on them close to the water, or it'd cause moss and stuff to grow on them. But they wouldn't have really withered down from that. They've been destroyed by any of the demons and the devils that would have fought there. The walls themselves, though, other than some like crumbling on the inside where maybe there's some clashing, look fairly intact. Kind of looks like imagine like Hadrian's Wall now. It's worn away. Some of the ramparts of it have kind of collapsed a little bit, but for the most part, it's held the test of time.
Okay.
So, you're atop the cathedral. What would you like to do?
I'm king of the world. Sorry.
If you like did like a woo, Bobby would totally do it with you.
Yeah, Basil will throw his arms out and say that because it's like an empty town. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Thea will prestidigitate a little gust of wind to blow his hair
Nice.
back a little bit.
Beautiful.
Do you know what? You
You
wouldn't
should
even really
get the
need
bird
to.
out. Film this.
Is it windy already? Yeah.
It's slightly rainy, a little bit windy.
Oh.
You get like kind of the drizzle of rain and kind of the breeze drifting past. So yeah, you'd already have it. But you can make it a little bit more epic. Yeah.
Comes a gale force.
It blows him over.
Yeah, I love this.
I look great, right?
His hair just goes sticking straight up.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we should head down, right? There's nothing else to really see up here. We checked the cathedral. It was really only the cathedral up here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does this
Yeah.
city belong to anyone anymore?
You're asking that in
Not
character
really.
or to me?
In character.
Okay.
It's ours now. You want a city? Be like,
Hell yeah.
the mayor, the town council. I don't know. Who runs the city?
I am the wrong person to ask.
I guess like
Maybe
mayor.
we'll find some refugees in Wolfegarde.
And that's what
Tell
I'm,
him it's
I'm
free.
hoping we can find someone.
We're
who
the
used
ones
to
back
maybe
in.
live here.
Yeah, we already met some refugees.
Yeah. We should bring them
Hell
here.
yeah.
That'd be good.
We can do that. I agree.
Everyone deserves a home.
The size of the city, like even without having to do any reparations, you could probably fit a good 2,000 people here.
Oh, fuck
easily.
yeah.
But with reparations and time and money, you could build an entire city of 50,000 if you want. This city is your vacant city, I suppose.
Dang.
Can you hold on? We have the map up already, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
You should tell the captain we're coming back.
Yeah, I guess, do we want to look through anything else? Or do we want to just head back to the ship?
I'm pretty content with what
We could
got.
raid that devil's place for food.
Do you think the
right?
food is still there?
Oh my
Only
god.
one way to find out. That
No,
shit
but
looked
there's
awesome.
gotta be weird shit in that place, right?
Yeah, let's definitely check that out before we go.
Let's go.
Shit.
Unlike all of this, which has been
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
normal. Yeah.
Okay. heading over towards the throne room area where you first met the devil. You'd have to descend down the stairways and ascend up another one. Takes you probably the better part of 45 minutes or so before you even make your way to the top. It's quite a workout. You get to the top. The doors would be open to the familiar room. It's still early, so there's light beaming in through some of the holes in the walls. You can see it's not as clean and kind of cleansed as it was before. On the inside, the giant table is missing. He's taken it with him. All of the cutlery gone. All of the chairs gone. The torches are no longer there. It kind of looks very dreary, faded, like a throne room that hasn't really been decorated. Stepping inside, you'd see that the back rooms are open towards the kitchens, which you could check there. But the actual main hallway, yeah, he didn't leave anything behind.
Okay. Well, let's check the other bit, I guess.
Okay. Going into the back room, into the kitchens, you'd find kind of the restored kitchen that the imps were working in. Pots, pans, and all sorts in there. They would have barrels of various just meats that have just kind of been piled together, and there doesn't seem to be any sign of vegetables.
Boo.
Yeah.
Can
sorry, but,
is
yeah.
the meat like good? Like, can I sniff it to see if it's gone off?
Yeah,
Can we
I'd say
tell
when
what
you
kind of meat it
smell
is?
it, you can smell it's extremely salty, and it's kind of been stored there.
It's like smoked or dried.
Yeah, essentially. And
Okay.
I would say that the way you could probably tell from just this alone is this is kind of almost backup food, and that he probably brought his food in through a magical means. So you can give yourself like a barrel of various meats, mystery meats, essentially. Hard to really know
Love
what they are,
that.
but salted, wrapped, and just stored into a barrel.
Okay.
But other than that, pots and pans and whatnot. Maybe like a big stew kind of pot as well, but nothing in the way of cutlery or anything. You can kind of tell that devils are pretty greedy, you know.
Don't like silverware?
No, he likes the silverware, that's why I didn't bring it.
No.
It's,
So I took
All
it with him.
yeah.
No more candelabras.
No, you
No.
would have, the last time it was
It's a shame.
they were all on the table, and then only the floating torches were just floating fires.
God damn it. No cool magic floating torches? Okay, fine. Okay. That's a bit of a bummer, but I guess we got some meat. So, what kind of meat do you guys think this is?
People.
It's probably people, right? Feels like it's gonna be people meat.
It's cool.
Why would it be
Let's just
people? There's no
not
people
tell any-
left.
I don't know. It just seems like it's gonna be
Exactly.
something weird. I just feel like it's gonna be something strange.
It's
Do you think-
fine. Tyrus and Tyra will eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't give a shit.
They don't care about any. That's totally fine. All right. Okay, I don't know. Is there anywhere else we wanted to check?
Saphira walks off at this point, heads towards the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she goes, she twiddles her ring of animal influence
Okay.
and pops on her finger,
Okay.
and she looks over at Blossom and attempts to communicate with her.
Okay. So you're gonna cast. Let me just double check the spell that's on there.
Speak with animals.
Yeah, speak with animals. Yeah. Okay. You pop on your finger. You cast the spell through the ring. What would you like to say? She's resting on your shoulder, just kind of her talons digging into your shoulder, watching over it. Almost like a parrot.
Never really done this before. I think that maybe I seem kind of stupid right now. Blossom? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Oh.
Vera's like stops and she's like, oh. Wow. He didn't lie. It's really nice to meet you, Blossom. I'm Saphira.
I know.
You know, one day you're going to grow up to be a big, strong girl. You're going to fly on those wings above everybody else. You're going to be incredible.
You hear like a little chirp from her, and then she goes, "Like you,
Better.
better."
Better.
Kind of flaps her wings a little bit excitedly, and then kind of tucks in a bit.
Oh. Cute.
Saphira gives her a little scruffle in her little head and beams off as she walks towards the ship.
Be such a disappointment if you had one of these in real life. You spoke to your animal for the first time, and they sound like Danny DeVito. You're expecting this kind of, hey, it's
What
Big
do you
Blossom.
want?
Oh, Dodger, you're muted. I'm sorry.
No.
Dodger.
Dodger, you're muted.
Yeah. She said a big old long
Every
sentence.
time.
I'm sorry.
I did a
pal.
Danny DeVito impression.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I hoped
It would've been
for.
funny.
That's what I hoped for. No.
Adam just shakes his head.
As Danny DeVito.
I was saying that that's the only way I would want Sherlock to sound if I got one of those ratings. It's like, Sherlock, and just had my little old man cat be like, "I'm the trash man." It would just be so good.
So good.
Yeah,
Papa's
she
trying
messes in
her
the show.
Danny DeVito impression.
good.
right now.
Accurate.
She did really good.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. I guess we will head out, or Fia will head out anyway. Kind of bummed out. There's nothing else to take.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of ascertain, based on the time you've been here, that you aren't the first adventurers to come through. And that even though people avoid the city, you know, it's been over 1,000 years. People have done the same thing as you, had the same idea as you. You're just kind of late to the party. But
What time is it?
the ones that cleared it out.
Like, what time of day is it? I can't remember at all.
You went probably only about 8 a.m. 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. probably.
Okay.
By the time you've gone up there and everything, you're heading down to the ship. Yeah, probably 9, 10 a.m. Because you fought at the cathedral about 5 or 6 in the morning. It was late.
Question. Oh, never mind. I found the duration. Ignore me. Never mind. I'm just wondering how long I can speak with Blossom for
It's an hour,
discharge,
right?
but it's 10 minutes.
Oh, it's only 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Waiting for Dodger.
We all wait. Like,
interesting
I
idea.
was like, oh, wait, what is she going to say? It's going to be
I'm
really
sorry.
good.
If we were like starting to head out,
Yeah.
I think Fabio would stop right before we got on the boat and be like, "Wait a minute, we just like, I mean, if anybody else decides to be as stupid as we were and shows up here, it's like free real estate. Should we like put a bunch of signs up like?" Hella demons, turn
Yeah,
back.
do not enter. Demon
Do not
will
enter.
eat you.
You'll get fucking died.
Yeah.
Do I
Dead
make like some spooky
enter
signs?
inside. Don't.
Yeah, can
What
we
is the
make
Walking Dead
spooky?
one?
Can we have arts and crafts time? Also,
Oh.
I also had another banger idea that as we're like right about to get to the ship, oh, they'll see us. This would have been a great idea. As we're about to get to the ship, we like use the bird and we call Heartbloom and we're like, oh, I have something really important to tell you. Like somebody died, and then we jump
They
over
cut
the
off.
side of the boat.
They probably are looking, but we could make spooky signs.
We can make spooky signs.
Oh,
I'm okay
oh,
with just that is
Basil.
fine.
Your sword,
Oh,
your
yeah.
graffiti sword, can do
Okay.
like
Perfect.
death awaits you.
Yes.
Okay.
or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Bad idea.
Is there like a, I don't know, the side of like a building on the way in or something?
Yeah, I mean, where do you want to do it? There's a couple of
Somewhere
gates
in
that
an
lead out,
obvious
but there's also,
place.
yeah, you could probably do it on, if you're going out the dock, if you wanted to do it from the dock side, you could do it on like a larger building
Okay.
by the dock.
Okay. Can I roll intimidation to try to come up with a very intimidating statement?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Basil's not known for
I
his
mean-
intimidation.
You'll get fucking
18.
died isn't good enough.
Okay,
pretty
he is
fucking
actually
18,
kind
yeah.
of crazy that he's got +7
He's a
in
half orc.
intimidation.
That's like where that comes from. Like the.
Yeah, and also you're very charismatic, so it's
Yeah.
intimidation.
That too,
She's
yeah.
intimidation through kind
Charisma.
of vocal means. What would you like to write?
Something that will definitely make people not want to come inside. Do not enter.
You'll get fucking died.
Let's just do punch like turn back now.
Yeah,
save
yeah, a bunch of
yourselves,
signs.
like-
Turn
She
back.
never misses.
Beware.
And by she, I mean myself.
Death. Only death in this place. I
We
don't know.
never should have come here.
Yeah. Yeah, like the fucking Left 4 Dead writing, like all over the place.
Yeah, just like all just kind of sporadic about it. You even have bits which kind of look like it's dribbling and like almost like it could have been written in blood and it's kind of stained it down there.
Yeah.
Saphira will just like swipe her hand across her axe and just like embellish it with
Nice.
Blood.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Fia's
nice,
gonna,
yeah.
Very convincing.
Fia will singe a couple like spots around it,
good.
right?
It's horrifying. If you come from the docks, it's
Nice.
it's a big old warning.
Perfect.
A little to the
Okay.
left. Okay.
All right. I think this is good, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's horrifying. Yeah, this is great.
That looks good.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, yeah, your little
right.
rowboat is there, waiting for you where you left it, tied up.
I'm gonna just assume that they're constantly scanning the docks, like with a spot, like looking for us. So I'm just gonna wave at the ship. Like I don't
Right
really
now,
know.
well, right now you're in the
like-
dockyard bit, which is kind of walled in with the collapsed door, so you can't really see through to the.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'm not gonna wave yet. I'll wait till we, till, like they can
I'm
see
just
us.
waiting.
I'm just waving now. What's up?
Practicing.
Yeah. You guys, where does it look like we're cooler? If we wave like this, or if we're like, oh, we're. Oh, it's such a bad fight.
Like we pretend like we're
Yeah.
injured. Oh, I see. A different juke altogether, but yeah, I could go for
Like,
that.
do we want to be like conquering heroes, or like, holy shit, that was rough. You guys are so glad you didn't come.
Which will make
I
their
think-
spirits higher.
I think we should make it seem like we absolutely crushed that.
Oh shit, I'm gonna put on my new coat.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put
I will
Saphira's
not
got both
take
of
out
her
my
axes
coffin
on her
bow.
back.
Okay.
Like a little,
Cool.
yeah.
Got it. Cool.
100%. I'm gonna put on my new cool coat. I'm gonna look at my old coat and try to put that on over it because that
Okay.
has no sleeves. And then
Hell
it's gonna be
yeah.
like,
Yeah, a little
know the
bit.
kid
It
in the
looks a little bit
snowsuit?
chunky. The thing, you know,
Yeah.
like.
so while we're getting the rowboat out, I guess I'm gonna I'll take my coat and I'm gonna the red one and I'm gonna be kind of sad. I'm gonna try to like rip the armholes a little bit so that it fits right over
Okay.
the other coat that I got.
Sure.
And then once I get it kind of comfy, so that I can actually move, I'm gonna look at the pieces I just tore off and kind of look at Fabia and be like, do you think you can like fix this, but not exactly how it was, so that like it has like a, do you know what I mean? Can you just like put this little bit here so that it looks like it's edged? Do you know what I mean? It's not frayed. Like, can you does that work? Can you do that?
If two bits used to be smooching, I can make them smooch again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Did those
No,
two
it
bits?
doesn't.
I'm not talking to you.
Do they have
I'm
to
talking about-
already? Do they? Can I can't like tear out a bit in the middle and then like have you put? Is that how does it work? Does it have
You're
to
trying
be
to
the
have it
exact same
hemmed,
two
right?
pieces? Yeah.
I would have to ask God. God, how do you feel
How,
about that?
DM, how does mending work? Can we use it to make my armholes bigger?
So the concept of it really is to kind of almost just glue things back together, like it just attaches it back together. So what are you asking? What are you trying to do? Make it so?
What she
Basically
wants to do?
make a dart.
So she has like yeah. I have
Right.
a
Yeah.
cool new coat that has sleeves, right? And Fia's original coat doesn't have sleeves, so she doesn't want to get rid of the red coat with the gold
Yeah.
embroidery in place of the dark gray coats. She wants to put it as like an overcoat,
Yeah.
but the armholes are too small. So she wants to make the armholes a little bigger, which she could do with the needle and thread. But she was like, what if Fabia can just fucking like magic it?
Sure. Like it might take a little bit longer. You have to like mend it into the right space, but you're kind of fixing it back together. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You can mend the.
Can't believe we're debating about whether or not you can sew
Hey, these are
something
the-
up with mending.
These are the important,
She
the important things in
cares.
life.
About
am I
this
gonna
coat.
Gotta be
I'm not
careful with it. 'cause-
rowing.
Aesthetic
She'll
of it.
gesture.
We're not rowing. I have a
not
minus
rowing.
1 to strength. I'm
Yeah.
not rowing.
Yeah, it's just school in my rowing. Like
What
on
am
the way
I-
out here.
Hang on, let me get an
Uh,
oar. I'm just kidding.
Cool. Yeah, while we're rowing back in and everybody else is looking all heroic and shit, I'll just be mending.
I'm gonna like hold it together how I want it to be, like hope that it works.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. It works for sure. It works for sure.
Sweet.
Are you rowing out towards the ship now? So you would slip on by under the broken doorways that lead into the dock, and you'd see the Scarlet Whistle there, anchored where you left it. A couple of crew folk kind of walking along. You can see a few more of them gathering now. You get the idea that they've spotted you through the spyglass. In the distance as you're rowing towards it, you can kind of see them all moving around the ship. As you grow kind of closer, you'd hear Heartbloom go, "Ahoy! Sailors! They're coming back!" And then, like, you hear the rest of them just kind of all... She does it back to you, just, like, kind of waving her arms. They wait as you kind of get closer, and then, like, some of the Equianus Whispers people help lower a rope down to you, kind of tie to the rowboat and pull you all up. They lower down kind of a rope ladder to you so everyone can climb up. And then one of them slips down afterwards and starts tying up so they can pull the rowboat back up itself. But as you kind of climb onto the ship and you're coming onto it, you have all of the different crewmates. Everyone's kind of come up, even like duties come up from underneath to kind of watch, and everyone's kind of seeing you all. Captain Hartman kind of pushes through and goes, "So, what was it like?"
Fucking spooky, dude.
It was.
No way.
It was. Yeah. It was. It was scary. It was real scary. It was terrifying.
You would have surely died.
You see Tyra pushes through and she goes, "Have you done the test on them? I don't think we
What
need
test?
We need to check if your
Roll
bodies have
eyes.
been stolen and swapped."
How are you? Wait, what's the
Somebody
test for
finally
that?
broke the news to you that we weren't just getting meat after 3 days.
Yes. We thought you just
When
went to a
did-
city to trade. Turns out
Oh, you
when everyone was...
did.
We killed all the demons.
Why would we
Yeah.
not... What? You see the brother turn up on the crow's nest. He's just folding his arms.
What test? What kind of test do you want to do?
We stab you
It's
each
us.
once to see what color your blood is.
If you fucking stab me, I'm gonna set you on fire.
Cut
How's that?
yourself, little bit.
Opt out of
Wait, just
that
out of
one?
curiosity, like what color is body swapper blood?
And looks
Wouldn't
to
it
the
be-
left.
You don't know what color my blood was before I left.
You're right, then we
It's
need a
also
new
true.
test. We should put them in
Yeah.
the brig just in case. I don't think it's necessary. I just don't...
Why don't you just ask us something that happened on the ship before we left? That only then we would know the answer to that. A body swapper wouldn't get your memories, obviously.
Very well.
Remember when Tyrus tried to pee into the sea and missed and
You hear
peed
him-
all over
Yeah.
everybody?
You
Do
hear
you
him going,
remember when you guys lost rock paper scissors a whole bunch of times to Fabia?
I do.
I definitely remember that.
Cool,
I
cool.
think they're
Are
probably
we
demons.
good?
Like something like kind of looks at- Yes, I suppose that's them. Anyway, we wouldn't have died. We'd have killed them quicker than you and wouldn't have taken so many hours. She kind of turns and kind of walks off a little bit glum.
Are we not like visibly covered in like new magical gear?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I suppose you'd be
You
you'd
got
be
it,
holding
body
all your
swapper.
stuff
Got my
and wearing new
earring.
clothes and everything.
Yeah. We stopped at a shop.
Yeah.
But to Tyra and Tyrus, they thought this was genuinely just an occupied city. Because everyone just lied to them.
Bless
I do have two
them.
screws loose, don't they, Tyrus and Tyra? Bless their souls.
Captain Hartman kind of looks up to you and goes, "Oh, so right? We get to go now, right? We get to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
How-
Oh, I should probably say this. Someone arrived last night to meet you.
Someone to the ship.
Yeah, they rolled up.
They rolled. They
Roll-
like sailed up. They rolled
No,
up.
they rolled. They rolled.
What does
Like
that
a-
mean?
rock.
Well, like they rowed to the ship. They came in the night.
Oh,
and they-
rolled. I thought you said
Rolled.
rolled.
I thought you said rolled.
She's saying
you know.
road.
They rode.
Oh.
They rode up.
Oh no.
I thought you
Road.
meant like
To be
a
fair,
rock.
rolled up is very common slang.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I was like, oh,
On the
cool. She's like down all of a sudden.
They rolled up on us.
She's being cool.
Yeah, a bunch of my
They
boys,
rode
they're like
up. Okay.
rolled up, you know.
There's a Mercedes parked around the back.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, obviously they would row up to a ship. Who is it?
Oh, they haven't. It's just a lady. She hasn't given her name, but she says she has a message for you all, and she's waiting for you patiently. She hasn't really slept
Oh.
either. She's just sat over by the
Oh.
corner of the ship. She
How
looks
long has she
over.
been waiting?
Well, since last
Can we see
night.
her from here?
Through the
Okay.
crowd of people who are kind of starting to disperse now to go and get things ready, as they heard Captain Heartbeam say, you could see in kind of ragged clothing, which has almost seaweed like attached to parts of it. Pale skin, very blank face, the kind of face that you'd forget quite easily. Thin lips, small eyes, kind of just very blank expression. And her hair kind of cropped back behind her hair. It looks almost a little bit greasy wet, and it only goes down to her shoulders, and it's kind of this light brownish hair that's kind of been darkened by the water. A very plain looking lady over in the corner, and she just sits on a stool staring forward waiting.
No one recognizes her.
No. She came last night. She's not armed. Tari Shintari made sure of that. She didn't bring any weapons. She just rolled up.
She said she was looking for us, like specifically.
She
Did
said,
say like, our names?
She said she came. No. She said she described you all. She speaks weird, actually. So,
Hmm.
Saphira goes up to her.
okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
we would all follow. Yeah.
What are you?
As you step up to her, you see she kind of stares forward for a moment and turns her head towards you all. Stands to her feet, almost quite robotically in their movements. I bring a message.
From?
Guraka of the Deep. You killed one of our messengers.
Who?
People.
So you cut out a little bit there, Jerry.
Killed a lot.
This might help retain your memory. You see as her skin almost before you starts to almost fold in on itself and become slippery. You'd see her mouth opens up in 4 different ways, there's rows of teeth inside of
It's a
it.
scion.
You'd see her head, the hair just drop off of her. The clothing becomes a little bit more jagged, her arms are longer and thin. She looks more fish-like, a fish humanoid. She stands on the ship looking at you all. Her voice and her throat kind of thickens. My master. Guraka.
I know who this is, who we killed.
So
Was
what's
it
the
the-
message?
She is a scion.
Exactly.
Is that the one from the sewer or
It's
the
the
one from before?
same
The
creature.
ghost ship.
By the lighthouse, yeah.
Remember by the lighthouse?
The haunted lighthouse area.
I
yeah,
remember that
What?
one. That was when
Yeah.
Timmy nearly drowned.
Yeah.
What exactly is your message?
Why don't I remember this at all? Was I there?
No,
I
this
don't
is
think so.
before.
Oh, okay.
You're safe.
Yeah. Saphira went in and Timmy
sounds
went
like
in
it's not
after
any
her.
of my problem. Fabio like starts to scooch away.
Yeah. I didn't kill anybody. Whatever.
Yeah.
Not me.
She stands just looking across you. You killed one of the sirens.
Deserted, I think. Was killing other people.
Is that the whole message?
No.
What's the rest?
Guraka honors you by sending me. He wishes for a tribute that I may bring back to him.
I can write a really good song. A tribute. Right?
She looks
Is that
at
what
you.
you mean?
A gift to Guraka to pay for the blood you spilled.
don't
So is
think
a
that we're
no
going
on
to
the
do that.
song, or-
She looks at you. If you believe it to be a gift, if my master accepts it. Her mouth kind of moves like inward as she speaks, and the whole mouth kind of just jutting outward.
Okay. Is your master gonna come like judge the gift? Like, how do we know if it's a good enough?
He is not close.
Okay, so we have time.
She looks at you, just doesn't really answer.
Make a
Are
gift.
we having
for
a
this
staring
one.
contest?
I know, Joe's freaking me out right now.
Basil's like trying not to blink as he looks at her.
Saphira's just there like, I don't understand. Why do we have to give a gift to this one?
Feel like nudges Basil a little bit. I don't think you actually have to like just keep staring. I think she's just done talking right now.
Oh, okay.
Fear looks at her. Why do you need a gift? Your sister was a pain in the ass.
You spilled the blood of a siren.
What? I'll spill anyone's blood. I don't have to bring
What?
gifts for them.
Guraka of the deep accepts gifts.
If I don't want to give Guraka of the Deep a gift, huh?
Shall I report that back to him?
What
No, she doesn't
what
speak for
kind
us.
of thing?
Yeah.
Hold on. What first of all, I'm sorry, I'm not really familiar with Guraka of the Deep, so pardon my ignorance. What kind of gifts does Guraka like?
I am not he. I cannot speak on behalf of him. He asked me to come and demand tribute for the blood spilled. His eyes in all the seas.
So, if he asked you, say you were in our position and he asked you for a tribute, like what would you give him? Just out of curiosity.
Guraka. I would not be in your
Right,
position.
but like, can you just put yourself in our shoes just for like this one moment?
She's like, ew, shoes.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
You got it. Disadvantage.
Come on! We're
She's not
both
really.
talking to it. Come on!
She's not really someone who wears shoes.
14.
She looks at your feet.
With the 14, she kind of looks at him and says, Guraka has many gifts given to him. Whatever you deem valuable, he might.
Okay.
He just wishes you to know your place. Know that you are sorry for killing a siren.
I don't think I'm sorry for killing the siren.
I'm sorry.
Scald will grab this creature by his head,
Oh, fuck's sake.
This is a language that I understand.
carry it to the side of the ship, and throw it off.
It doesn't. It doesn't
He also
resist.
doesn't speak for us.
It doesn't resist as it hits the water.
Fuck.
Amazing.
You hit it into the water.
No.
There's a slight splash, and you just see this. Anyone's over by the edge of the water. What a perception check.
Okay.
For sight.
Just Scold or everyone?
Anyone who's
I'm not
right
by the
beside
water.
the water.
Not me.
Saphira would
I am.
definitely take a
Sorry,
look
he's right
to
at the
see it
center of the
disappear.
ship.
Fabio was just sort of sitting and watching, and when Scold picked it up, he was like, "Oh."
I don't see
17?
anything.
Ah, Scold beat me.
18.
You two would notice when she hits the water, her feet kind of turn, become more fin-like, and she starts swimming in kind of like a southeastern direction. And you just see the water ripple as her mouth opens up wide, and she lets out this call in the water. You can't hear it from where you are.
Uh-oh.
You'd see the water ripple in silence as she disappears deep into the sea.
Hey,
Skull
that
eat-
seems
Something
like
bad?
super
Suggest the skull.
great idea, guys, considering now we have somebody of the deep who has eyes and ears all over the ocean, and we still have 2 weeks to Wolfegarde.
Scald will just yell, "Go home," and then he'll turn to the captain and say, "Sail now."
Oh, okay.
Definitely think we can outrun them. This is going to be super good.
Log, hey, Log be feather. It's time finally. He's like, oh, he kind of grabs hold of the helm. Finally, he's like, took so long, and he starts turning it, and they're pulling down the sails. They're bringing up the anchor. Everyone's kind of dashing about to get the ship going. Within a couple of minutes, you're already starting to pick up the wind and drifting off westward, away from
I feel
Advent.
like that's gonna bite us in the butt. Basil says, like, I'm really unsure.
So, you end up heading westward, sailing past Advent, heading kind of deeper into the sea, back on your trail towards Wolfegarde. Your momentary stop, taking a couple of days off the travel, but not really that long. For the 5th week, if someone wants to roll a d12, I can tell you what weather you have.
6.
Oops, I was too late.
Oh, you beat me. You beat
Oh,
me.
just
Actually.
kidding.
8.
Hey, hopefully it's good.
Yeah, it's sunny. You'd see as the rain dissipates and clouds kind of depart, moving northward. The sun meeting your gaze, drying you off from this kind of constant just spitting rain. Seems that the next week is going to be a pretty decent one on the sea weather-wise. You carry on for a better part of that day before things kind of already start getting back to normal. People kind of eyeing you up as they go along. Halio steps over to you, towards you all, and says, so? Demons, huh?
And devils.
Really?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I mean, I always thought it was bullshit.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they don't like each other, but they were both there. It was real exciting. Should have come. I mean, you probably shouldn't have come with, but
No, I don't.
yeah, no. Don't, yeah.
But great for a story. I'd like to hear that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got picked up by a weird, like, moss arm and shoved into a portal and into another plane of existence.
Oh,
That part was pretty scary.
I got
mean,
this
I'm
earring.
fine. I got out.
that's
yeah.
nice.
It has
Yeah.
a dice on it. I thought
Okay.
you might think that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we could play a game for it if you want. I just won Lug's hat
No.
yesterday.
You want his
I'm
what?
okay, actually.
I won his hat. Yeah. The captain knitted him a hat, or created him a little straw hat. I won it in a game of
Aw,
dice.
why'd you take his hat?
You shouldn't have bet it. It's a lesson.
I feel like he's not really. All right. Well, what else happened? Heartbloom said you guys were hearing shit while we were gone.
What do you mean? Hearing shit?
I don't know. When I messaged
Oh,
her
no,
the
that's
first time,
everyone
she
was
was like,
paranoid.
"We hear things."
No, it's paranoia. They thought they saw creatures. They thought they saw a giant bat creature fly from the city.
A bat?
No, turns out it was just a normal bat. And it was up close. They freaking out about everything.
Perspective. Hey, Halio.
Yeah?
Who the hell is Garaka of the Deep, man? What's that all about? Like, do you know?
No, a Goran. Not of the deep though.
No, like of the deep. Like, do you know that lady that was here?
Yeah.
The, like,
her name is Garaka.
yeah. No,
No.
she works for somebody named Garaka of the Deep.
Of
A little pompous, but still, who the hell is it?
I don't know.
Halio, I thought I were
Do
like
you
the
know
best
about
at stuff.
sirens? Do you know anything about sirens, Halio?
Oh yeah. It was scions in general.
Right. What do you know?
Well, they're creatures that have. I mean, I've only ever seen one once from a distance. But they're creatures that essentially have died at sea and made a deal with a powerful creature
Like
under the water.
Garaka.
Garaka of the Deep, I suppose. Hmm.
Wait,
So
that
we
lady
killed
was...
one.
Huh? Oh.
A while ago. Yeah, it was killing people. We killed it.
Okay.
Is that bad?
Depends
Do you know, it
on
was
the creature,
weird.
I guess.
So it was weird because really you only see them in the ocean, right? And this was not in the ocean. This was near. Wait, where the fuck was it? This was near.
River, yeah.
Yeah, it was in a river. which was really
Overbridge.
strange, right? I thought that at the time. Like,
Well,
what the hell was it doing in a river?
sometimes they send them out, I think. To
Like
kind of,
scouting missions?
well, they're the eyes and ears on the land for the creatures. You know, the one I saw was in Pennytown.
Oh shit, you saw one in Pennytown?
Yeah.
When was that?
2 years ago?
I was there 2 years ago. I didn't see.
Oh yeah, I mean, you have to be there. So
Wait,
mean, I
I'm
was
wearing
there.
my
I don't
earring.
remember that.
Wait, I'm wearing my earring. Can I insight? It's
Sure.
Insight checks when trying to determine if someone is telling the truth. Advantage.
go for it.
Yes.
14, not the best.
So it's hard to tell with Halio. Halio is
fucking Halio.
he kind of keeps his cards close to his chest. No,
What
yeah, down on the eastern dock.
Oh, the Eastern Dock.
Hmm.
Huh. Weird. Anyway, so what do? They just scout the land and are like, wow, it'd be cool if we could live on land. We're stuck living in the ocean, though. Like, what's the point of that? They
It
trying to
depends
take
on the
over the
story.
land?
Depends on the story. No, I don't think so. I mean,
Hmm.
any one of us could be a Scion, eh? That's fun.
No, I mean, they're
Uh,
pretty gross looking. I don't.
No, that they can. Do you know nothing about the sea? They can change into people.
Yeah, I know, but like the one that we killed, like it was only a person for a minute, and then it was like, oh, I'm drowning, help me. And then I looked for a rope,
Yeah,
which was
that's
dumb
a-
because I had a rope, and then I was like panicking and looking for a rope, and I had one on me. That was dumb.
No, that's
Anyway,
yeah.
then it like turned into the thing, and I was like, bitch,
That's
I
why you
fucking
don't say
knew it.
people are drowning, just in case.
Yeah, that is actually true. So, were they just like, okay, they're just
Them-
information gatherers?
Well, they're messengers, essentially. Creatures. They just follow.
She did
powerful
say we
creatures.
killed a messenger.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't have tried to trick us and eat us. If it
Well,
Yeah,
wanted to
honestly,
send a message.
It
you
was
know.
a pretty shitty messenger, right? You should probably just give the message and not kill people at a lighthouse.
Oh no, they. But the stories go by depending on the creature, but sea creatures, eh? They eat people. Who would have thunk it?
Well, thanks for your valuable insight, Halio.
I'm sorry
Really
I couldn't be
appreciate
more
that.
help. I don't know any Guraka,
Yeah, same.
but if you like to play for those earrings, or ring.
I'll think about it.
All right.
Yeah.
I bet Lug's hat. It's a
Um,
nice hat.
I don't.
Fabia would have slipped away at some point and gone to find Tyra and Tyrus.
Okay. Yeah. You'd see they're about to change over their shift, so Tyrus has just climbed down, and Tyra's about to go up into the crow's nest. They look towards you.
Buds!
Yes.
We good? We cool?
Of course we're cool. Why wouldn't we be cool? Yes, we're fine.
Because I fucking lied to you? Like right to your face. Maybe you're chill about that. I don't know.
It was tricksy of you. But?
Did it hurt your feelings?
No, we understand why you did it. Yes, you...
Did you?
Oh, yes, of course. You thought that if you brought us along, it would be no challenge for you. You'd have no...
You guys always totally get me. That's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yo, look. Do you guys want to play a game with me? I brought a thing back and I'm going to pull out that funky ass ale.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god.
This is
Yes!
not like that rock game you play. We don't want to play that game again. We lose at
No,
that
no,
game.
not the rock game. No,
Yeah,
not
they
the
were
rock
pretty
game.
bad at the rock game.
Let's just like,
Very bad.
I mean, let's just go easy on it, right? Let's just punch each other until one of us passes out, and whoever passes out has to drink it.
I like that game.
Okay, great. Yeah, that seems up your alley, right?
Okay.
Okay, tight. Who goes first?
Immediately
I'll punch
start
Tyrus.
Yeah.
let me get that stat sheets up. Okay.
So
one
fucking
second.
good. I love Fabia.
Okay. I've got their stats up. Alrighty. I haven't got their
I have no idea how
Unarmed
to
strike.
roll. Just an unarmed strike.
Yeah, it is. Let me just get the exact math so that we can it is
I have
simply
-1 strength, by the way.
that
Fia's rooting for you, so does she.
I'm pretty
She'd
sure
fist bump you, but she's not
I
strong
didn't
enough.
say that you can't dodge them.
that's fair.
I can dodge all of them.
Yeah, so it's strength. It is literally you roll to attack with the strength modifier, and it deals 1 plus your strength modifier. So you literally can't do
So
unarmed
0.
strikes. But I'm gonna say it's a minimum of 1 because it's a bit silly that you can literally not hurt someone.
Okay.
Or like actually anti-hurt. That seems strange. Okay,
Right.
so
Just hold your breath, go
it's an
invisible.
attack with the
just keep
strength
punching
modifier.
them.
Great. So I'll just roll a d20 to see if I hit.
Yeah, and then -1 off
And
of
if
it.
I do 1 damage, and that's just it.
Yeah.
You got, what's their HP?
That definitely does not hit. 11.
Yeah, it doesn't hit Tyrus. He's gonna try and punch his sister. I think it goes around in the
That's
circle.
exactly what I hoped would happen.
Okay, so unarmed strike for him. He'd technically be proficient, so I would just do his battle axe.
They start doing that like claw shit at each other, like
So-
harpooning each other. They're just like, fuck you.
Yes.
1 plus his strength modifier, so it's 5 points of damage to her. Okay, let me track this. Okay, so
You're like a genius.
okay, she's gonna take an unarmed strike at you.
Can I tell you what I'm going to attempt to do?
Sure.
I want to dodge behind Tyrus so that she punches her brother instead.
Okay. I only rolled a 11, sorry. So you would
Right.
duck and then he would block the punch. I'll roll a to see if they keep fighting each other.
I assume that
I
the
think
rest
not
of
at
us
this
can
point.
see this going on.
I mean, yeah, you just saw
In which case, I'm gonna just lean back against like the mast or wherever, just watch. Like, this is the best.
I'd say at this point they haven't turned each other yet because she didn't technically hit. So it goes back to your
Sure.
turn.
Okay, since I'm behind him now, I'm going to try to just smash him over the head.
Okay, sure.
Two. Doing really
great.
good here.
Swing and hit his head, but you just feel your hand kind of bounce off of it and do no real damage. He's going to turn and try and punch you.
Okay.
No, he misses you. So he swings, just misses, ducks under your, it goes over your head. He's like, damn it. Hers, she'll punch her brother in the back of the head.
Squirrely.
That hits.
Yes, Tyra, yes.
She
Yeah,
does 5
girl.
damage as well. So they've done equal damage to each other.
Is it my turn again?
It's your turn again.
Great. I'll try to punch Tyra.
Okay, go for it.
14?
It doesn't hit.
What the
No
fuck is
way.
their AC?
18 and
It's
16.
gotta be. Yeah, I
Oh,
was gonna
yeah.
say, it's
Um,
gotta be high.
God damn it.
I would make Tyrus 16 right now because he's technically not using the shield. So,
Fabio will be like, what the fuck? You guys are so big. How is it hard to hit you?
well, we're strong. You know, we take a living not trying to get hit. Tyrus then tries to swing
That's
a
fair,
fist in her
same.
face. Which, yeah, he hits. Does another 5 points of damage. Smacks her right across the jaw. So she's going to take it back to him. This is going to go on a while. She misses, swings. He just deflects the hit with a, I like this game, but it's going to take a while to knock us out.
That's true. Should we adjust the rules?
Yes.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
She tries
I
to punch
came
you
up
in the
with the
face.
initial. I came up with the. Oh.
18 to hit.
She punched me.
Yeah. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. She goes,
Whoa! What the fuck?
I had to even it. You hadn't got hit yet.
Yo, that's fair.
Is it?
Okay, so what's the new rule? Fuck, that hurt. Jesus.
How about we jump off the crow's nest? Whoever lands on their feet wins.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Sounds great to me. Let's do that.
Okay. They're both begin climbing up.
As they're climbing, I'm gonna whisper a bless at Fabia only.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Sure.
She feels the familiar feeling of a bless from Timmy and turns around and goes, "Damn."
When he gets to the top edge, he goes, "It's furthest and who lands on their feet. That way we don't have to keep climbing up. You have to jump the furthest and land on your feet. For it to count."
Okay,
Okay.
go, do it,
So, because this
Do
is
it.
about 20 foot up,
do it.
you're going to take some falling damage. Unless, I don't think you do you?
I can jump in any direction 30 feet without
Okay.
taking damage. So it wouldn't
Okay, yeah.
like I would take damage, but
If you can jump 30 feet without taking damage, I think you wouldn't from the crow's nest.
oh, tight.
Because it's not.
But if I'm trying to also get the furthest,
Yeah, I suppose so.
if
You're
I,
30
if I
feet
just
along.
focus
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
yeah.
going distance
Mhm.
and then just fell from there, then I still would.
Okay.
I can't wait to see this gymnast landing of like.
Hell yeah.
So it'll be 2d6 bludgeoning each. So
Okay.
Tyra's gonna stand up, leap off. Natural one. She pushes herself, tries to jump, just like clips her foot last minute and falls straight down. I'm gonna add an extra d6 to her damage because
For
she's gonna
shame.
fall straight
For
face
shame.
down against the ground.
Oh my god.
Taking 14
Via
points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
The noise of a crowd just going.
You just see, you hear this large crack as she hits against the ground. As she just falls straight face forward onto the floor, 24 up. Tyrus is going to laugh, and he's going to do his one. He's going to step up, and he's going to run and
like,
jump.
Doesn't even worry about it.
22.
Oh,
He just leaps.
Damn.
that's
He's
a good roll.
still
It
going to
is.
take his damage. Only 4 points of damage as he his feet kind of shake a little bit, but he remains on his feet. He's jumped a good distance. Lands towards the front of the
Okay.
ship, and he kind of pulls himself up, folds down, and goes, "Beat that!"
Okay, I'll climb up. I'm gonna focus because he landed on his feet, so I'm gonna focus on distance.
Okay.
I'm gonna expend my whole like 30 foot leeway here
Yep.
on trying to jump as far as I
Okay.
can.
straight off the ship.
So your acrobatics
Yeah, I
check
was
will
gonna
mostly
say,
be to
without
land on your feet.
falling off the ship.
Yeah. Your 30 feet is the distance covered, right? Straight because of your class.
Right. So then I'll roll acrobatics to see,
see if you can
from
land on your
there.
Mhm.
Okay.
And to see how if you can get even further, maybe.
14.
Add a d4. Just in
Oh,
case.
yeah.
And add a d4 as well.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
17.
I'd say you wobble. You would take the damage would be 11 points of bludgeoning. As your feet kind of, because you've just pushed up as far as you can go, you're not really prepped for the fall. You hit against the ground. You feel your like knees wobble, but you kind of stay stationary and remain stood upright, just ahead of him. He looks at you and goes,
I'll turn around and go, oh!
The prestidigitates
Damn
the
it.
noise of a crowd like.
he kind of shakes his finger. I guess you get to drink it then.
What? No. Your
What do you
sister
want?
drinks it. No, it's gnarly. The loser drinks it.
Oh!
Yeah. We didn't even have to really do the jump. Like, she obviously lost.
Oh. He kind of looks back to her. She's just getting up. Her kind of face kind of bloodied and a little scraped. Damn it, she gets to drink it? Spits
Oh,
blood
you
out the
get to
side.
drink it, my dude.
Because why would I drink it?
I'll hand it. I'll
thing is,
hand it to
I
her and be
won.
like, remember, originally the person who got knocked out drank it. So you got fucked up, dude. So you get to drink it.
Oh.
Enjoy.
She takes it away from you thinking like she's just won. Cracks it open, like just sticks one of her metal claws into it and just scrapes open a hole. And then lifts it up to her mouth, just pours the whole jug back.
Oh God.
I'll roll a constitution saving throw on her.
Oh no.
Fabio's
Not great.
eyes will widen.
She lowers it, and you just hear kind of And she just turns and throws up all across the decking. What is that?
Nice.
It's old ass ale, dude. It's really weird old ale.
Why did I win this? I don't want to drink it anymore.
Oh, you were the loser. You were the loser, so you drank it. Oh,
have to
neither
drink
of
it
you
all.
understood this game. What? Oh, God,
That
he's
is the rule.
brutal. What?
She
the
nods.
Oh no.
That is the rule. And you'd see her just go and sit beside the edge of the ship
Oh no.
and drink it and just try and get as far as she can, and occasionally just vomits into the sea.
Oh my God.
But a total trooper, she just carries on drinking it until she's done with it by the end, feeling
Respectable.
extremely rough. But she gets through it, and her brother kind of goes and joins her, and he's like
Fucking pro.
pushing her along a little bit. But yeah, no.
While this is happening, Saphira would go to like the edge of the ship, lowest parts of the water, and she would communicate with animals and attempt to teach Blossom to how to go in by actually verbally communicating to her how to fly and swoop in to grab her own dinner.
He said that she's gonna say to you, I can do that. I don't want to fall in.
You won't fall in. You just need to flap your wings. When you put the power behind your wings, the winds will lift you up. And you will fly back to me. And you must practice this so that you can eat food for yourself and gain strength. And soon you will be soaring across the skies.
I would like to do that. Roll an animal handling with advantage just to see like how well you've kind of communicated it. I mean, this is going to be a much lower DC than it usually is because you can actually speak with her now.
Okay. Advantage. Animal handling. Ooh, both good. 19.
Yeah, you'd see as she dips into the sea now. She kind of looks up at you, and during the 10 minutes, she's like this, and then she scrapes across the water, and for the first time, instead of just trying to do it and like there being a miscommunication, she's actually practicing the motion more so than actually trying to catch something, and starts to perfect that motion of just dipping down, flying, weaving, hovering, and then landing back up. And you just see her getting better and better at that during the course of like the hour. She would eventually attempt to dive, catch a fish, and she grabs one of the kind of surface ones, pushing herself a little bit under the water as well, but her wings keep her up, and then she grabs something and lifts it up. It's gone past the time you can talk to her, but she lets out little kind of yelps in excitement, and like lands back next to you on the deck and just starts tearing into the little fish she caught. You can see she knows how to do it now.
Beams up at her and gives her a little scruffle on her head. Good job, Blossom. Even though she knows that she can't understand her anymore.
She knows it's against you. You can see that she kind of understands the idea that she's done well. Now there's some form of communication. Okay.
Scald will come over and say, "Careful."
What? She's brilliant. Did you not see that she flew in and she practiced?
No. Now that she can talk, it's only a matter of time before she learns that Blossom is a terrible name. And then he'll walk away.
Punches Skull before he goes, like an instinctive response punch. But it will just be like a friendly kind of, not a painful one. She's got like a slight half smile on her face. It's not a terrible name.
Fia's gonna find somewhere on the deck of the ship where it's not that loud.
Okay.
And she will take out her bird.
Okay.
And open it up, and she's going to send a message to Mr. Chambers.
Okay.
Hi. Still 2 weeks out from Wolfegarde. Need a messenger from Garaka the Deep. Wants a gift. Who's that? What kind of gift? Help.
Okay. You'd see his familiar face come back on. He's kind of down by the docks. See in the background as people are lifting different storage pieces on. You'd see him there. This turtle with his little gruff beard kind of poking through. I've not heard the name, but sounds like some sort of creature. I can
This guy's so helpful.
put out word for it. Maybe someone has heard something. Plenty of creatures like that in the sea. Be careful on your ship. He ends there. You'll look into it. Okay. So, has anyone else got anything they want to do?
I just want to put in case, I don't know if we're changing days or arriving at Wolfegarde, but every day
You still got 2 weeks
Saphira
on
would
the
like to. Okay. Well, if it's just until tomorrow, then I'll wait.
Yeah, it's just for like the most part of the throughout this week for the most part.
Okay, then throughout this week, every day, like Saphira would take like a couple hours to try and teach Blossom something, whether that was flying out of danger and explaining to her that if they're fighting, sometimes she can ascend to the air to protect herself, or explain to her that if there's ever any time when she feels threatened, that she could try and use her talons to claw at the face of whoever is the enemy, and in general just try and train Blossom to get her strength up. And at some point she would also try to see if Blossom would poop on Fia's head.
Okay.
What did Fia do to Blossom?
Fia insulted Saphira and she hasn't forgotten.
Okay.
So at one point she's gonna be like, hey, I'm just trying to make toilet on
How did you know what a toilet is?
Well, you know, she's gonna explain it in, you know, Neanderthal terms for Blossom to see if she could do it.
So you tell, but we'll go to the conversation. Blossom goes to you. You want me to do that?
Just one time. It will be funny.
Okay.
Excuse me.
She'll fly over top of you, Fia. Make a dex saving throw, I guess, as she attempts to shit down.
14.
I would say it's probably a save. She's just a little baby. You would look up and you just see the flapping Blossom, who's not that high above you because she can't really fly, attempts to take a shit, and you just step out the side and it hits the ground. And she flies straight back towards Saphira.
Looks at Saphira.
Saphira pats Blossom on the head. You tried. Good job. Good job. But yeah, other than that, she does do some productive stuff, wing training and fighting and protection and flying up to avoid danger.
Okay.
Basil's gonna polymorph into a seagull and shit on Blossom. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Right, Saphira pulls her axe off her back and swings for Basil.
Just kidding.
Well, you mean the idea
Basil's
going to Saphira's
Basil's the king of shit.
repeatedly.
Basil's the king of shitting on people.
It's Basil's
It's
move.
Basil's shtick.
Yeah, you can't creep in on that territory.
Oh god.
She tried. It would have been funny if she hadn't dodged it.
On the 4th day into the week, you're kind of fairly far in. During this time, the sea has been fairly quiet. You're well out into the waters now, and kind of like closer to around this point. You
Wait, can you ping it again? Sorry.
Yeah, over to the far west of the island.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
You.
Dodger, you're muted.
I was just seeing if it worked.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, I think for future reference, if anyone does an unarmed strike, we won't use minus because I feel like it's a bit silly that you literally can't do damage if you have a 0 in strength. Also, if you have a -1 in strength or below. In fact,
Wait, can you actually not?
No, because it's you hit.
It's 1
and
plus.
it's 1 plus your strength modifier. If you have a -2, you do -1 damage.
You actually heal them.
Wait, isn't it 1d4 plus your strength modifier?
Is that what it is?
It's just 1.
Yeah, I thought it was just 1.
It's 1d4.
1 damage
No,
plus
it's
your
1.
strength.
An unarmed strike is 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Only if you have like clauses like it's on a hit, an unarmed strike does bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier.
A monk is 1d4.
Fia and Fabia -1 club.
Hell yeah.
double check
Yeah,
it,
what's up?
I mean, it makes sense though. Like if Fia punched Scold, it would be laughable.
Yeah, but even if
she just set him on.
even if Fia went and punched a chicken now, she
Lightning.
can't. Like even if she punched a chicken,
Lightning
she can't do damage.
Punch a worm.
Yeah, she can literally punch a worm, yeah, and can't do damage. In fact, you take
Yeah.
damage from punching.
I mean,
a worm.
Fucking hand. I hit the dirt instead.
Yeah,
It's a worm.
yeah.
It's tiny. Fuck.
It's a bit
Need
strange.
something bigger.
You'd be passing by. You can notice these kind of Westmorn brigantines, even a galleon. You'd pass by at one point. You can almost see as you're just sailing in their waters. Halio would tell you during one of the days. He goes, practicing for the war. What more routines, I imagine. But it's going to be a bloody one. You kind of drift on for a little while on the 4th day. Midday, in the distance, roll anyone who might be out on the deck near the front of the ship. Roll a perception check for sight.
Can I just use my passive
19.
if I'm just hanging out? I have 17.
26.
Purse 26. It's one off of
Oops,
that 20.
sorry. Not an advantage. Doesn't
I'll
matter.
roll it anyway. Oh no.
6.
I
Pretty
rolled
bad.
Basil's perception be like.
Basil could see like something like popping up right in front of him, and he's still like,
Yeah.
"What's going on?"
He's better at like introspective perception, you know?
Yeah.
very-
Like perceives
poetic.
people on like another
Yes.
level, you know?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, okay. With the 26. 19, you can see something in the distance, right? You pick up on something.
Uh-huh.
So someone says,
I'm squinting.
one of the halflings just goes, "There's something out there. Do you see that?"
Yeah,
In the
see it.
distance,
What is it?
you'd see this kind of dark figure floating in the water.
Oh fuck! What have we
Quite
done?
wide.
From the crow's nest, you hear Fabio go, "Yo, there's a dude out there."
It looks more like a small island.
A dude.
There's an island shaped like a dude out there.
What is that? This is.
You would, for your 26, Fabia, you'd be able to notice
There's a dude out there.
it isn't debris. It isn't like what
not
you.
me.
It isn't like just a piece of jutting floating rock or something.
It's.
It looks to be writhing around a little bit, and it's drifting towards you through the current.
Oh god.
Wait, the island is writhing around.
Yeah, it looks almost
Oh, no.
for you,
like
Fabia.
that.
You can kind of make out that it's. It seems to almost be like a living island.
How far away is this?
Is it Wolfegarde?
in the distance.
Are we here already?
How big is it?
For you, Fabia, you could probably make it out to be probably about 40 feet in radius.
Okay. Blah, I say from the crow's
Yeah.
nest.
Blah blah.
With all of this
Received.
information.
Yeah.
That does not make sense. Islands
Halio?
can't move. What is
Look,
it?
it's,
Halio,
I
are there
think that
like
looks fucking
living
weird too. I'm
islands?
just telling you what I see.
Is this like
Moving
Nice.
islands? Yeah, sure.
yeah? Is this like living island area, Halio? Like
No,
Is that
we're,
a thing?
we're well past that.
I could go
Oh, that's
scout it out. I could turn into a bird or something. I could poop on it.
Blossom could probably fail pooping on it. A writhing island probably has a better
how far
dex
away
than
is it?
Blossom.
Yeah, how far out is it actually?
Probably, if you're kind of noticing it from this point, probably a good couple 100 meters. Before that, it looked like debris kind of floating just far in distance, and you wouldn't even pay attention to it. It wasn't until it was about 200 meters away or so that you'd notice that it's big enough to pay attention to.
Hmm.
And it's just kind of drifting, spinning almost like in the water, just twirling. But for you, Fabi, you can see it's kind of moving a little bit. What would you like to do?
We either, I don't know, send Ferris's shark, or
that's
Basil
true.
can scout it.
Ooh,
Either
You go
one,
with
right?
The shark.
Yeah. Can we ask Ferris to send his friend?
You hear in your mind say, "Of course, I'll scout it out."
Thanks.
What if it eats the shark?
His eyes flick back into his head.
Just Timmy.
Does Timmy say that? I see.
Yeah, from below deck.
Just hear like a little voice.
Yeah, it's like suddenly heard inside Fia's head, and he's like just blurting out, "What if it eats it?"
His eyes flick into the back of his head as he goes into the vision of the shark. And then it kind of goes quiet as he kind of waits. And you hear his voice in your head, and he says, "It's alive. Many of them."
Many?
His eyes flick back, as in coming out the shark vision. You hear his voice in your head, and he says, "Ants. Giant ones clinging together."
Oh.
Ew! And then Fia tells everybody what he just said.
Ants?
Like,
As in
Like
big ones.
ants.
Oh.
can we just sail around it?
We could try. They're drifting in the current. They're coming towards the ship.
Like, let's maybe not sail through a writhing mass of ants. Let's maybe just go around. That seems... Yeah?
Inform the
Everyone?
captain.
Okay. Hey, Captain Heartbloom. That's a giant thing of writhing ants in the ocean. Do we want to just like sail around it and not sail straight through it and like hit it?
Sorry about the cameras, by the way. I
Please.
think Dodge's camera's
No,
just
it's
broken.
okay.
I can fix it in a bit. Easier if I don't fix it. Who'd you speak to then? Sorry?
Heartbloom, to just say
Right,
like,
sorry,
hey,
I
how
thought
about
you
we
said,
sail around it? No, that's okay.
Wait, we can try. Okay, we have to turn the sails now. Tyrus looks across and he says, "Hold on. Sail around it. You promise fights."
You could still fight it from the
giant floating
side.
ants?
Let's maybe not hit it. Let's maybe not ram it. Let's just go around it. And then you can attack it from the side if you need
Is there
to.
any way we could fight the current to not be in it with them?
Yeah, you could probably sail the ship so they're just drifting past you and then fire upon them like that. Heartbloom would rush. I'll get the ship ready then. Okay, we're gonna turn the sails. You can see Tyrus is pissed off at you. Fia. He's looking directly at you like,
God.
Come at me.
Skull will
Sorry,
hit
what
Tyrus on the back.
It's a huge group of ants, Dodger. Like,
So we said
Yeah.
playing
let's
together.
sail around it,
Yeah.
and Tyrus is mad because we promised him fights, and I just said like, yeah, let's maybe not ram it and sail straight through it. Let's go around it, and then you can fight
The
it from the
sailors are
side.
like turning
and
the
not...
sails now as well. You clap on
Skull
the
will
back.
slap Tyrus on the back and he'll say, "Don't worry. I pissed off a sea god earlier. We'll fight. Not ants."
Really well.
True. Looking forward to that.
Roll a persuasion check. Just
Okay.
because you left him away from the demons. So now he's not entirely sure you
Oh,
guys
true.
are just...
Yeah, he has no reason to trust us.
Persuasion. 2.
Looks good.
Oof.
Okay. You see him walk over and talk to his sister. They're turning the sails and everything's getting ready. Ship begins turning away from the current. Tyrus walks straight over as Tyra walks over to the front sail and he goes to the back sail. And they just push the Equenders Whispers people out of the way and quickly just start turning the sail towards the creatures.
Oh, God.
The ship lurches for a moment and you see Tyra run up and go, Lad, the captain wants you to go straight towards them. And he begins turning as well.
Oh, my God.
Anyone want to do anything? Because they're rushing around in this kind of minute.
Fia will, I guess, yell to Lug and yell loud enough that Heartbloom can fucking hear. The plan is to go around.
Saphira would
persuasion
pull her axe off and run to Tyra and attack her. Fight me then, if you need something to fight.
Okay. You want to attack Tyra? Okay.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Roll initiative.
Shane.
1 second, we'll get onto the map and I guess we'll roll initiative then. You're going to start a fight?
I guess I'm going to fuck
Alrighty.
Tyra up. I've got a new weapon to do so.
Just double check I got
That
the
You
right
cut
one.
out for me at the perfect time in that sentence.
You got the wrong
Gonna
mic,
fuck Tyra.
baby.
I know, I need to fix that. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of fucked up, but, well, I guess I'm going to fuck Tyra.
Okay.
Stares at the lens.
Right, am I rolling initiative or I don't know? I
One
need the
sec,
map
I gotta
first.
get you onto the page and everything, and we'll
Cool.
put everyone on here. As we're gonna begin combat of what is essentially you fighting Tyra and Tyrus. Okay, let me do.
Naturally, it goes without saying that as soon as I charge in, I'm going into rage.
Very well.
I'm not going to get caught with my pants down again like I did with Scold.
Oh shit, I guess we gotta put ourselves on the...
Alright.
Do we all need to put ourselves-
Alright.
Yes, because this is gonna be. This is.
Yeah, I got it.
She's
I'm peeking
attacking.
my head out from below deck.
You
Fia's
know
like,
that after we
Timmy?
fuck them up, then they're going to be like, that was a good fight. And then they'll be done. And they'll be chilling and we avoid the ants.
Okay.
Fia will yell to Timmy.
I
That's gonna
can't unsee Björn, like Björn Ironside from the picture of Tyra. That's Björn. That's him.
Is anybody doing
I'm using the
anything
mouse
about
moving.
Tyrus? Or is it just Tyra?
She's attacking them both, but she just goes for Tyra first.
They're on opposite sides of the ship, though, correct?
I think
Six,
so,
let's go.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
refresh,
true.
'cause
That's
I
true.
keep
Then
pushing my
that's
thing.
true. Then yeah, she'll go
Fabia-
whoever is at the back with the ship, the side with Lug. She'd go to whoever went there, because she wants Lug to take control of the steering wheel again.
Okay. Okay.
Fabio would run to Tyrus then.
Is it Tyra who's fucking up the steering wheel, or is it Tyrus?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything sorted.
Tyra's the one that's next to Lug, I think, yeah.
Okay, then then
Yeah.
I'm fucking up Tyra.
Alrighty. Let me just make sure the music can play. Do-do-do. Sorry, my thing wasn't working properly. 1 sec.
Some
Okay.
combat music, are we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're attacking. You. Just to confirm, you're attacking Tyra with your axe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
Yep.
This is gonna be proper combat.
That's healthy.
Okay. Let me see who else I need to put onto the map. I don't know if anyone else would necessarily be up here, so I will put just one of the Whisper Mages up here, and then go ahead, anyone who controls the characters. I'll be controlling Tyra and Tyrus in this because they're technically hostile. But everyone can click ahead and roll initiative.
All right, let's fucking go.
Okay.
Or maybe I will not. Click.
And whoever takes control of Ferris and Tyra, you can as well.
Yeah. Well, let's see here.
Oh, Lug is actually in reach. I can Lug hit them. Lug bonk.
That's true, you can log bunk.
Lug bonk. Lug, you was bonk.
All right, and then I gotta get the Whisper Mage.
Do I need to have first selected when I do it?
I
Is
think
Lug on
so.
the
Hang on, let me try
initiative,
again.
or do I need to add him?
There we go.
Lug, come on, get an initiative, buddy. Let's go. How do I initiative him? Initiative. How How do you initiative?
There's
Click
like
on
a
him.
little
It'll be-
teeny.
Yeah.
It's a little
like-
dice.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like a
in
real
it.
tiny little dice.
It's real small. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Look, initiative 9. How did she beat me? Come on.
Nat 20.
I know.
And they're
I
not surprised
also
because
rolled
they
real
knew
high.
it might annoy people.
True.
Okay. What's your dexterity, by the way?
Let's find out. Not high. I'm not a terribly dexterous person. My modifiers, or the number at the bottom.
Yeah, modifier.
1.
Okay, just to determine if Tyrus goes ahead of you, he does. Oh yeah, Captain Heartbloom, thank you as well. Yeah, she would be out here as well.
Yeah, no
that
problem.
seems to be the ship. Okay, so
Let's go.
if she's gonna see you coming up her with your axe raised, she shoots her metal claws out.
Just to be clear, though, like Saphira doesn't say it isn't like she's gonna kill us. She's just sort of like, well, if you need something to hit, let's go.
You drew an
It's
axe.
not like a. Yeah, true. But
Most
we're
creatures
big
in this
boys.
world won't react nice to that. You just run at her with an axe and you've launched
True.
yourself towards her. She's
All right,
she's
let's
taking this
go.
fully on.
Let's fuck some shit
got-
up.
yeah.
I guess.
She is going to take her 3 attacks against you. 11, nat 20,
Doesn't. Yeah, that one
and
hits.
17.
Yeah, that one hits.
The nat 20 is 14 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 7.
Reduced to 7. Yeah.
And then 10 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 5. So a total of 12 points of
Okay.
slashing damage as she just claws against you as you come in.
Yeah.
So, you turn on us, eh? Tyrus draws his axe and his shield. And he kind of turns. And he's going to ready in action to hit anyone that comes into his range in like a hostile means.
What's Lug doing?
Look, bonk. No, he's at the steering wheel.
Yeah,
Is he, like, which way is he? Is he steering away from the?
No, okay, yeah,
Think
actually, because you
so?
shout that thing at the same time. Could you roll a persuasion check on that?
Yeah. Fuck
Oh,
me.
fuck.
He's
Plus
into that.
8,
He is
natural
following
God.
towards the current.
Oh.
Okay,
Going straight
so
into
Probably
ants
have
and-
about yeah.
I guess if Tyra just said to Saphira, like, you're gonna turn on us, Sophia would immediately yell, "You're disobeying a direct order from the captain." But hopefully everyone else gets what's going on.
We'll wait until
Timmy,
even
do
though
the water
even though
thing.
talking is a free action, you won't be able to do any persuasion checks or anything like that until your turn.
Yeah,
Takes up
yeah.
your full action. So at
Sure,
the
I
moment it's
know.
just
She's
words in the wind.
Yelling it. Yeah.
Saphira, it's your turn.
Okay, Saphira is gonna. She's wielding her new axe, the Ember von Ruza, and
Okay.
she's just gonna she's gonna go straight for some swings. I can't remember what you said. What's her AC? One of them was 16. One of them was 18.
You have
The
to work
one
out. She's
without a
hostile.
shield is 16.
Yeah,
Because a
so
shield
then
gives you
Cyrus
2
is
AC.
18.
Okie dokie, cool. Right, well, yeah, I'll just go ahead and attempt a great axe attack with the Ember, which
Okay.
is a +1 as well, in addition to. Yeah, okay. Well, so that. Come on! Plus
Okay.
1 to that is a 28. That's my.
That hits.
Yeah, figured. Okay. So that's, and then I'd also like to use the Ember ability, which is the D8, I believe. 1d8 fire damage on top of that.
Yeah. Let me just double check for you.
It says you can use a bonus action to force a target you successfully hit to take 1d8 fire damage.
Yeah. So yeah, 1d8 fire damage. Yep. Go ahead and roll the d8. Okay.
Okay,
So
4.
that's a total of 26 points of damage. Big hits.
Big hit for the first attack.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fuck it. Let's go in for the second attack.
Go for it. Oh wait, you can't take the fire damage. Sorry, because you used your bonus action to rage. I know you did that.
okay.
You did that in the round before. We'll count as a round before because you raged as you ran.
Okay, well, I don't think the 14 hits, does it? No, 16,
not.
right?
She deflects the
Okay,
second
well,
attack
it'll
as
be
it comes
15.
in. After your burning axe slices against her, she pushes it away, bleeding from this kind of fiendish wound. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Choose my bonus action just to be like, you made this choice. You chose to disobey.
We were promised fighting.
You're
Like in
getting
14 weeks.
fighting.
Fabia.
Fabio would have been like running up to Tyrus right as he pulled his shit out, and she'd be like, "Whoa! Look, we're just trying to like de-escalate here." She'll like turn around and see them fighting and be like, "I'm trying to de-escalate here."
She's such a comic
And so,
relief
like-
character. It's great.
So like, look, bud, we're trying to like go around this shit. And you're just taking over the ship. That's not cool. We've had good times, right?
We were promised a fight. You left us behind on one, and we haven't fought in weeks.
We did leave them behind on one that
A
was kind of
dragon?
fucked up.
The demons, everything.
All
And I
right.
want to
true.
steer away.
I just didn't want to ram it, dude.
Well, I mean, as far as I could tell, the plan was to just like sideswipe it and still fight the things. So is this like super necessary? Are you like,
Or a persuasion check.
12?
You told me your plan in the city was to get food.
Yeah.
He hits his axe against the shield. We fight the creatures.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to do your bonus action or movement?
Are we still, we're still like going straight for them?
Yeah, although it's only been like a few seconds, yeah.
And he's standing where you would need to be to like adjust the sails, right?
Yeah.
Can I continue to free action talk and be like, if I come over there and try to adjust the sails so that we're not just like fucking up the front of the ship, are you going to be chill with that?
I would say because you've already had like a bit of a conversation, it's all happening at once. That would probably be another persuasion check, and you've kind of used your action on persuasion check already. You get in the mind of the first bit is that he's going to hit anything that comes close to the sail right now because he just saw his sister get attacked with a battle axe.
Okay, I'm gonna, Can I try to, jump up, like, higher on the mast?
Okay.
Smart girl.
Yeah. Yeah, you can leap
Okay.
up there. We'll put you on like a different tier. We'll give you like a little thing to kind of show that you're, like a little web effect, so you're kind of up on the mast. How high
Okay.
up are you jumping?
If there's like wherever the next like standing pole is, I want to jump up to that. If we say that like I still said the exact same thing, was like, guess not, then I'll just jump up and I would either, however you would want to do it, either with my bonus action or with my next action, I would try to do what I can with this sail.
Say take a full action because it's just focused.
Okay.
Oh, Sam, are you on the field, by the way?
No,
He's not fighting.
deliberately.
Okay.
Scold is just waiting for us to hit the ants, so everyone decides to fight the enemy instead of each other.
Do you want to put yourself on the field?
He's got his arms folded and he's just stood in the middle of the ship just going, children.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Do you want to put yourself on the board just so you
Yeah,
don't
I'll
have to
put
draw
myself
initiative,
there.
just so people know where you are? Timothy.
How far are we from the ants? Could we technically hit them in combat, or would it be after with how far they are?
I would
200
say-
meters still?
Yeah, but 200 meters and you're moving towards them, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, how far are we moving per
and they're
turn,
drifting
would you
through.
say?
So if it's your ship's probably about, as it's not negative wind, 80 foot. So you're talking probably in the next couple of turns. Let me just double check. How many feet are in 200 meters? I don't know the conversion. Let's see. And they're drifting towards you as well, so they're coming towards you at probably like a 40-foot speed.
Somebody should probably yell to Iridis to get ready for a potential impact.
So probably in about, with their speed as well, 6 turns,
Okay.
including this one, till you reach them.
I am going to then. It's just them two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna abstain from this weird fight, and instead spend all of this time doing control water.
Okay.
In the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
Pushing us
Nice.
away from it.
Nice job.
Okay. Okay. Whereabouts are you going to be putting it? Are you going to try and like turn the front of the ship? Are you going to try and turn like parallel?
I want to just the front of the ship to keep trying to turn it away completely.
Okay.
So it can't go in that direction.
Yeah, I would say. Could you paste control water just so I get the exact information? I just want to know if it would automatically succeed. I think it might.
It's a long spell.
Yeah. Which bit is it? Part water?
Oh
no,
my
which bit are you
God.
looking at? Okay.
I guess it would
Redirect flow.
redirect flow. Yeah.
Cause flow and water in the air to move in a direction you choose if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls or in. Okay. Okay.
So you just have to keep it in here. I want to just try to spin the ship if I can. Endlessly.
Everyone throws up.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say based on this. Yeah, I'd say based on the way that this spell's written, the ship at the front starts turning. Probably in a couple of turns, it'll be fully away, thanks to the control water.
Good shit.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Anything else you like
This
to
is
do?
all I can do. I can't do anything else. I have to concentrate on this for 10 minutes, I guess.
You're like
Actually, no.
holding back the
I
ship.
can do other things, yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Let me see. Does it use an action every turn? Or, yeah, as an action, I have to keep doing it. So this is all I can do.
Okay. Yeah. No, makes sense.
Heartbloom is also 11. Side note.
Oh, do we skip over? Oh, yeah, because she got on late. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay, so she can go on now. What Heartbloom like to do?
I mean, canonically, what do you think that she would be? Like character-wise, where's she at?
Yeah, I don't think she would attack anyone necessarily because she's not in danger right now.
Yeah.
But she's probably a little bit panicked. Go ahead and roll just a straight charisma check to see how well she holds her cool.
Nat 1.
Nat 1. She's freaking out. She doesn't know how to control. She feels like it's a full mutiny. She is confused by whatever's going on. She just sees 2 people fighting to the left. She sees you leap up into the thing. She sees Timothy casting a spell. She has no idea. She'd probably spend the round literally just. We can all come together. Stop, everybody! Stop fighting.
Gosh.
She just doesn't really know what to do. Stumbling.
Poor thing.
What's Lug gonna do? Lug would probably.
Steer ship.
Yeah, he'd probably just. He'd be confused that his ship is being turned, even though he's turning it the opposite way, and he starts pulling down harder. I would say make a strength check against Timothy's spell save DC to see if he can kind of turn against it.
Oh.
Just because he is pulling down on the ship now, and you've got this full weight of the ship
Another
coming
nat
down.
1. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, our rolls today, everybody
He
is
lets
like
go?
not great.
He lets go as it, oh my hand, and the ship just veers straight out of the, like in the couple of seconds, it's already veering right out. Your control water pushing it away from it. You're out of the current.
Nice. Good shit.
The Whisper Mage.
Pete.
Poor
Pete's
Pete.
gonna look at Ferris, who goes on the same turn as him, and just be like, weird. And then Pete's gonna not do anything yet because the last thing he heard was the captain saying, like, maybe we should sail around this.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense if they don't do that action. If you want to
Yeah.
stick to him.
So Pete's gonna chill for a minute.
Same with Ferris.
Okay.
Oh.
Fia.
Okay, so we've
Flex
now
that
started.
persuasion muscle, my dude.
Yeah, we've now. I mean, I just rolled a net 1 on it, so I don't know. But
It has to be better than that one now.
we've now started to turn away from it thanks to Timmy, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, sorry, let me look at the map real quick. Okay, she is going to, I guess, yell to Tyrus. We'll try.
Okay.
And she's gonna be like, I didn't say we weren't going to fight it at all. I think. Wait, I can hear myself back. Can anyone else?
I think Jari's mic is picking up
okay.
audio.
Okay, yeah. I was like,
God, my
what the
mic
fuck?
is like doing some crazy shit today. Let me turn my headset down because maybe it's like coming from.
Maybe that.
Okay,
There.
better.
Yeah. So, she's gonna look at Tyrus and say, I didn't say we weren't gonna fight it at all. I think it's a bad idea if we ram a writhing mass of something with the ship and take damage on the ship. You turn the ship away and then you attack it. All we need to do is just not ram it
On the persuasion check.
and be smart. Okay, I'm going to
Tyrus.
roll my persuasion, and because I am a chicken, I am also going to spend some sorcery points to hopefully
Use some
help
magic
me
against them. Okay.
in this fucking terrible roll that I'm sure I'm going to make. Okay. So, let me scroll down.
That's it?
Does it
That
give you
is,
advantage?
yeah, 18.
So it is,
Yes,
yeah,
it
okay.
does.
18. I'd say you ease him down. He looks at you. Then I will not force this. This is the last chance. But I killed the one that attacks my sister. Kind of in the heart of it, he's staring over, seeing Saphira with an axe drawn. You've convinced him that he's cool with the turning around thing. He moves, like, well, he can't move around yet, but kind of shifts
Okay.
his body a little bit.
All right. I mean,
As a-
that was my persuasion check. I'm not going to be able to also persuade him not to kill anyone else. So
No.
she's going to just stay there and keep an eye on the island.
I'm trying to really think what Basil would do. Because the unpredictability of what's happening at the foot of the ship is stressing him the fuck out.
Fair enough.
I feel like he would try to hypnotic pattern both Saphira and Tyra.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, just to try to like get them to stop because he's like, this is not okay.
Okay.
So it's wisdom saves from
Is it people you choose, yeah?
it's 30 feet, but I guess God, how would I do that? It's a 30-foot cube, sorry. And it's not per choice, so
Yeah, they're not going to be
So
able to
it
fit
might
both of
hit-
them in.
Timmy and might hit Timmy or Lug or what?
I guess I'll do nothing then.
You can do it to
He's
one of
just
them and
panicking.
cut off, but you need to
No,
move.
because he knows that if he just gets Tyra and Saphira continues attacking, Tyrus will be provoked, so there's no point.
Fair enough. So you don't want to do anything?
You could try to persuade.
Yeah. No, I think he wouldn't do anything. I think he would just be like overwhelmed with what's happening.
Top of the round, Tyra's going to attack the person in front of her. She's going to
Go
go
for it.
for some stabs.
Yep.
12, 19,
Doesn't
and
hit.
13.
Only the 19 hits.
Okay, she clinks against you. 8 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 4. She managed to get one of
Yeah.
the claws through her. Tyrus is going to use his action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Darting through past the ship. He's going to shoot up one of his shield harpoons straight at you.
Yep.
Or 2 of them. 18 to hit and 23 to
18
hit.
hits. Both hit.
9 points of piercing damage and
Yep.
8 points of piercing damage. So total 17 reduced down to 8. So 8 damage is 2 harpoons fling and just stick both into your arms. Saphira.
Saphira's gonna turn briefly to look at Tyrus and give him her bloodthirsty grin before swinging back against Tyra with a reckless attack.
Okay.
22.
And you swinging that at her? Okay, yeah, hits.
At Tyra, yeah. And plus 1d8 fire damage. Oh god, that one.
Okay. So that's a total of 16, 17 points of damage. Okay.
Okay, and attack 2 against Tyra as well.
Okay.
21.
Hits. As your axe just swings back down again. So
15, 16, 17.
17 points of damage against her. Okay, nice. Yeah, she's looking wounded. As you just slice into her again and again.
And then she's gonna say with her bonus action, is this enough fighting for you? And grin.
She's gonna glare at you and say, "You die today." Knowing her brother's coming.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm Saphira.
Fabia.
Okay.
I think you're muted again, my friend. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You do it so often.
I like that
feel
you
so
said
bad.
shit like that though, and because you were muted, we knew exactly what you were saying
Yeah.
anyway. 'Cause your face, it was like,
I know you can't answer this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. How much health does Tyrus have?
oh, you can see on the thing, can't we?
Yeah.
On a
Well,
You could just see a cheat.
That's a cheat, though.
yeah. It's kind of
Just
that's
saying.
called
Hey,
metagaming.
look,
Are
how
you
about
in
that?
To an
charge of it?
extent.
I'm in charge, and I'm not telling you guys, and I haven't even opened them actually.
There you go. They're healthy.
Oh god.
I mean, Tyra isn't.
I feel like it'd be a bit meta if I told you because
Yeah.
technically
No,
Sam
that's
was
fair.
controlling them through their perspective. Wasn't because they told Scold how much.
I haven't
health
even
they
opened the character
Fabia.
sheet.
Do it, Fabia. Whatever you're planning, I have no idea. But
Scold's
do
children
it.
I
are
don't think
fighting.
that it'll work. My necklace allows me to cast sleep, but it can only do up to
Ooh.
5d8
I can tell
hit
you,
points.
Yeah.
she's in pain. He's untouched.
You have to get
But
a
again,
fat roll.
No, it wouldn't work on either of them.
I don't think it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, I think if he started running away, Fabio would be like, "Where are you going?" And fuck, I don't even know what she would do because she doesn't want to fight them.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to figure out if there's like anything. How close are we to the ants at this point?
5 turns away, so like in the next like 15 seconds, they're gonna drift past. You can kind of see and make out that they're ants at this point. Giant, big, reddened kind of ants.
Are they giant ants or are they regular sized ants?
Oh no, they're giant.
ants.
Each one of these ants is like as big as a
That
dog,
was
dog.
horrifying.
and
What
Oh
kind of
my
dog?
God.
Like a
You would
cocker
see
spaniel
at
or
this
like
point-
a Great Dane?
the smaller ones probably like a cocker spaniel. The bigger
Okay.
boys are like the size
horse?
of a horse, and then what you
Nice.
can probably make out on top of
Horse-size
it,
ants.
kind of riding along, is the queen, who is
Oh,
Cool.
very big as well.
fuck.
I'm
She has a
gonna,
crown.
because it's 10 seconds per round, yeah?
6.
Is that right?
6.
6 seconds per round. Man, I don't like being indecisive with Fabia. It's annoying. She's gonna, yeah, I think she's just gonna ready an action to start shooting ants once we're in range of ants.
You're still a good like 5 turns away. So you have you can do 5 different things in that time. If you want. Or you can just ready up until then if you like, but
If it's obvious that we're definitely avoiding the ants now.
sorry, 30 seconds away. I said 15 before. It's about 30 seconds away, yeah. Because it's 5 turns. Yes, you are clearly drifting away from the water because of his low strength roll and Timothy's action.
Okay. Look, she'll go for the friendship gamble then, man. She's gonna come down through here and run over and try to like basically take Tyrus by the arm and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay. As more of just like a hey, or like you're just trying to stop it.
Like wake up, we're about to like have a bunch of ants show up and we can't be like beating the shit out of each other. It's fucking, we can deal with this later, basically.
He turns his head to you and just says, "She's killing my sister."
Saphira is not gonna kill your sister. Is your sister gonna kill Saphira? Because that's fucked up. They're fighting. It doesn't mean that they're actually trying to kill each other, but if you're telling me your sister is actually trying to kill her, then you should be trying to stop your sister, not Saphira.
Roll a persuasion check, but with disadvantage, because right up ahead,
Yeah.
Tyra's really wounded.
Yeah.
So he's not convinced that Saphira doesn't want to kill
Well,
him.
also, Saphira started the fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the intent of Saphira was not to kill Tyra, but to give
it
her
looks
a
like
balance.
you are, though.
Yeah, I mean,
You're a
because
badass.
Everyone else, it looks like you are.
Fight, and now it's like, and now it's kind of to everyone looks like she's about to murder her, but to
Yeah.
Saphira, she just wanted to give her like a fight that was like worthy, you know?
Right. I don't think that this is enough, but with disadvantage, I got a 16.
Yeah, he looks at you. and goes,
Less disadvantage.
"We'll kill the ants afterwards. We have to tie that one up at least." And he looks at Saphira.
All right, we tie them both up.
"My sister did not
Win-win?
start this." And he turns fully towards it.
Well,
not
technically,
wrong.
you guys did start it when you
Timothy.
tried to turn the ship, but
That
okay.
too.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do something. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna be controlling water this turn.
Okay.
I am instead. Well, actually, maybe I can. So, would I be casting control water again if I continue the action? So can I use a spell as a bonus action and then keep controlling water?
Is it
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
concentration?
Yeah, concentration just lets you
Okay.
keep it going. It's just that you can't cast 2 spells in one turn unless one's cantrip. But you can keep a
Okay, that's
concentration
what I
spell
thought. I was hoping I could still do this. Okay, then
down. As long as it's
I am going to,
Yeah.
from here, I'm gonna healing word Tyra.
okay.
The ultimate betrayal!
He's being
ultimate
smart.
betrayal!
He's being
Oh no, my roll
smart.
20 crashed.
Okay.
Oh no. So let me roll that real
Saphira's
quick.
gonna like turn to Timmy and be like, and then kill Tyra. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
God.
Where's healing word on my? I don't see it on my list. I'll have to cast it from my spell sheet.
That's okay. Yeah, if you have a concentration spell, you as long as you're using whatever action it says, you can keep up.
Yeah. So
8 points.
a
and
meaty heal for 15. Yeah, I cast it a
That's
little
a good
higher.
heal. That's a good heal.
And I'm just going to
One of my
say,
attacks, bro.
we need to stop this childish fighting. We are about to go head on into this thing, and if we're not ready, we are going to die.
Fuck yeah, Timmy, lay down the law.
Not
hell
wrong.
yeah, Timmy.
I'll say
And I
because
continue controlling water.
yeah, because you're using your action and your bonus action to do a persuasion check on top. I say I'll throw it in as
I'm
like a
just
freebie
trying to
because the
maybe
hill.
try something. Yeah, and that.
I
too,
say
guess.
because you can see you heal, and you're up there, and you kind of said that to her, and she's seen that you've worked with her. Go ahead and do a persuasion check to Tyra. It's like a freebie on top of the hill.
Not the most persuasive.
Come on, Timmy.
Just an 11.
Ah, God, our all of our
words aren't
rolls are
going
so
through.
mediocre.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, I just have a +0 on persuasion.
She looks and goes, "I appreciate the help, Hila, but she attacked me."
It's true.
It's
It
true.
is true.
She ain't wrong.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check for Captain Heartbloom. We'll see if she can get on her.
Oh, come on, lass.
Okay, come on, girl.
She takes a deep breath,
It's only two better
breathes
than her
out, and
other
she's
one.
like, "I'm gonna die."
poor Captain Heartbloom.
God damn.
Like,
These rolls, dude.
Lug is probably gonna get back on his wheel and try and turn you guys back into the direction because no one's trying to convince him otherwise. Can we
God
get
damn
another strength check against the spell save DC of
Yes.
just to see if the ship can even turn against him? I'm gonna say with disadvantage this time as well. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
Doesn't matter, baby.
Doesn't matter. He pulls against it and he's like, "Ugh, ship stuck," but he can't really work out why.
Bless him.
Whisper Mage and Ferris probably skip the goes. Fear.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the most awkward
Okay,
fight
we
in
have-
D&D I've ever had.
Yeah, so we have what? We have 4.5 turns basically till we're
Yeah.
right? Okay. Okay. Fia's gonna stay where she is, I guess.
Okay.
And she's gonna just keep an eye on the actual real threat, which is the disgusting writhing mass of fucking random ants in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
But she is gonna yell down to Iridis, "Hey, there's a floating mass of ants in the ocean. Just be aware. We're headed towards a fight." To give her a heads up, because I think nobody really did that yet. So she's gonna do that, and then she's gonna just stay there, I guess,
Okay.
and wait awkwardly. Probably scratch her forearm a little nervously.
Basil.
How far away are we talking now? These ants.
300 feet.
Okay, never mind. I had this like really crazy idea of polymorphing into like a large ocean creature
Anteater?
and trying to reach through the ants to like disperse them.
Okay.
I can't though. 300 feet is super far away.
Be a
but-
kraken and just
I mean,
slam
polymorph's
your...
concentration. You can turn into something and like start prepping to do that.
Yeah.
Just don't get eaten.
I know.
Sure.
Are we? They're still coming right in our direction. We're gonna like cross paths with them, or like
No, you guys are currently out of the way of them.
veered off.
They're kind
Okay.
of in a current pushing down. They're going to be coming alongside you, northern side. It's kind of like
Okay.
how fire ants do this in real life. They cling to each other and build like a little island
Yeah.
until they hit something. So
Right.
they're just
Okay,
clinging to
gotcha.
keep their hive alive.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would just like to interject a little trivia into today's show. Joe IRL actually really likes ants. So there's
do
a
like
little,
ants.
little bit of trivia for you guys.
They're fascinating.
Ants are cool, dude.
That's,
Ants are cool.
bizarre.
Right, the queen's going to kill Saphira.
You made fun of my interests? Dead.
Can try.
The queen is gargantuan now.
Respectable.
What would you like to do, Basil?
Move to the like the tippy top here.
Okay.
And try to see like if they're coming, if they end up coming close enough. I don't think, are they gonna reach us by the next of the top round?
no,
more
they're 4 more rounds away.
Okay, good. Okay, so
Yeah.
I just want to. It's fine. I'm just watching.
Okay. Tyrone turned, and no one's convinced her to stop. She's gonna take the attacks with advantage now. Because you used reckless attack.
Oof.
22, 14, and 20.
Wait, my AC is 14, so that just hits, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all 3 hit.
Okay, for a total of 14, 19. 19 reduced down to 9 points of slashing damage as all 3 just cuts into you. And she's like, "You attacked the wrong person today." Tyrus is going to rush up to join her sister. Swinging around to here. Stands beside her. He's going to take his 3 attacks with his battle axe with advantage. 26, 24, 14. So all 3 hit again.
Mhm.
For a total of 21, 27 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 13. 13 points of slashing damage. As he comes in and just hacks into you, and he's like, "Stay away from my sister." Your turn.
Saphira takes a short look to glance at Timmy and says, "I wasn't going to kill her." And then attempts to grapple Tyra.
Okay.
Do you want a strength check or?
Yeah, athletics versus her athletics. Her athletics roll is a nat 20 for 28.
Whew.
So close.
Close. You're going to
Okay.
match. She just
Sure, I'll
shoves
use
you
my.
off of there. Yep.
I'll use my second action to attempt to grapple again then.
Okay. I do another one. 24.
That's big. She's doing good.
Come on.
She's got a +8 to it.
Oh,
Fuck! So
two
close.
off both times.
Pushes you off her again.
Whew.
Oh, yeah.
Fabio will like jump up onto these barrels and jump up here and try to like get between everybody and be like, "Geez, do you guys know how much you have to have fucked up for me to think that you're all fucking up right now? Like, God, could we just settle down? Jesus, you sit down," she'll say to Saphira, "and you guys are mutinying over ants? That story's gonna suck when you have to tell that later. Can we all just like fight the ants and then do this later?"
Roll a persuasion check again.
My persuasion sucks, but I'm
If Thea
trying.
yells, "Yeah, can she assist?" I'm
I'd
just
love to give you advantage,
yeah.
but
I know.
it's right now. He's been laid into pretty heavily.
No, it's a 3.
Fuck.
I can't win. I can't
The
win.
dice are against your sheet.
I appreciate you trying.
I'm trying.
I appreciate it.
Back her last turn. She did get healed from Timmy. I feel like she should be getting the message.
Well, she looks and goes, "We can fight the ants and her. She drew the axe. She goes down for it. We're not mutiny. We just wanted a little fight. It's just some ants." Timothy.
How close are we in feet to the ants now? Would you say?
240? So yeah, 250 if it's going to come in like
Okay.
that many turns. Yeah, 250.
Then I'm going to change my control water because you can also change the effect that it's doing every turn. Right in the middle of it, as middle as I can see, I want to make a vortex, a whirlpool.
Okay.
To try to suck them under and break their water
Right.
tension.
Nice.
Oh.
And you're in range
Nice.
on it's 300 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's 300 feet.
Okay, so what do I have to roll for that? What performs a vortex? 5 feet wide of base? Or do I not?
yeah.
Is it? It's a creature can
It's
swim
a
Roll
away
save-
from
for
it.
surface
saving throw.
tension.
Oh, they have to use. Is it? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying to break them apart as much as I can, because I know how these ant rafts work.
Okay.
Because I deal with ants. I'm Timmy. I lived in a mountain.
That's
Oh
true.
shit! Good point. You're like,
True.
actually.
Okay. I haven't given them a turn, so I can kind of do it on your turn for this to see.
Okay.
I will do 3 rolls. Well, actually, it's just the lesser ants that are keeping them together, really. So I'm going to go to the ants, and it's just, you said it's a strength saving throw.
Yes. Let me see. Whirlpool. It can. No, that's
It can
swim away.
strength athletics
Just at the
against
start
your
of its
special
turn,
DC.
it's just a strength saving throw, and it takes bludgeoning damage if it's there and it's caught in the vortex until it ends.
Then it is an 11.
Oh!
So I imagine as I would say with an 11 they fail, and half of them. I'll make a few rolls because it's a lot of ants, right? So I'll make a roll
yeah,
for
you
each
said
one
it's a
to see how
40-foot
much-
radius. My thing isn't even that big because that's 80 feet in total. My vortex is only 50, so it's just sucking them in slowly.
So
over the span
we'll
of a
see
few
which ones
turns.
them break apart. So it's 16, which is actually a nat. That's a nat 20 for these fellas. So 16 and then a 6. So I would say only one of the groups remains. 2 of them are broken apart. And yeah, I think that's a pretty clever move. I'd say 2 sections of the ants are essentially just drowning. They're just split apart and just drowning off.
Wow.
You've pretty much broken away a lot of them. Because they really rely on each other to hold each other together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Captain Heartbloom. Gonna do a charisma.
Am I rolling charisma?
Yeah, she has a potential chance to break about the.
A 12?
I'd say 12 is enough that she's
Better.
calmed
Yeah.
herself down. She can take an action if she wants to. Whatever, like try and break up the fight or to give orders or anything.
I think that probably with everybody, assuming you're asking me, but I think she would do.
Yeah.
Like with everybody around, like consistently reinforcing to other people, like there are fucking ants on the way, and like we need to get ready to fight them. I think she'll try to focus a bit more on like, okay, they're dealing with this shit, these 2, and those 2 are like in the same place. So I will direct my energy to the rest of the ship and try to tell everyone like, we're about to be in combat. Anybody, who needs to be below deck, go below deck, and everybody get ready to like focus on that basically.
All right, go ahead and throw up a what's a high? Just go ahead and do another charisma check now. And this is her basically being like trying to get orders, trying to give some sense of structure to the ship.
Girl, come on.
Okay,
A 13.
It literally is
Getting
going
higher
up
every
by
time.
one.
It literally is.
It just needs a little time.
Just to clear us out a couple of times. Ferris, I would say because you picked Aquin's Whispers. Ferris and the other Whisper Mage, Pete, are both looking towards her, and so they would hear the orders because they are waiting for. They're very, very civil, waiting for her orders.
Right.
So they immediately would start to prep the ship to get into combat.
Great.
Lug, can I get another strength check for Lug, please, just to see if he would be able to control the ship and aim it back towards the ants? Poor Lug's hands hurt.
He's doing some crap tricks.
Terrible.
Seriously.
It's sunny out. He doesn't have his hat anymore. He's like, can't concentrate. Fucking hell, you.
Fia.
That's sad.
Hi. All right. Fia is still gonna just keep a wary eye on everything and keep checking out the ant pile.
Okay. So you're just gonna skip the turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Basil?
Basil will actually move back a little bit,
Okay.
seeing that Heartbloom was getting the rest of the crew under control. And he will try to boost morale as best as he can with a song.
Go for it.
Okay.
Performance and everything.
Yeah.
And you have to sing right now.
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Use the little jingle.
19.
Oh shit. Nice.
Nice. 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The ship kind of all a bit panicking, people not really sure where to look. Basil steps up at the front, begins singing a little song. You don't actually have to sing.
Oh, thank you so much.
You can if you like. You can. What would you sing about?
He would probably sing about basically a song. He would ad-lib a song on the spot about being in the face of dangers and troubles, but sticking together because we're the best crew around, and yeah,
Cool.
we got the best captain to lead us. Yeah.
Adorable.
Tyra. I forgot she even has a 4th attack, by the way. I forgot to use a bonus action. So she is going to, unconvinced, she's going to try and bring you down.
Go for it.
I did say that I tried to get in between them. So would she attack me?
The difficult thing is, by the rules, you wouldn't be able to end your turn between, and they're pretty close.
Okay.
So I would say, what's your AC, Saphira?
14.
I'd say you could use a reaction if you wanted to jump in front of one of the attacks.
Okay.
The first one's a 25 to hit.
Maybe not that one.
No, I'll do that. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
I can uncanny dodge.
Oh shit.
8 point of slashing damage. So you uncanny dodge that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so she slings up. You get in their way. Slice. Second attack. He's not with advantage anymore. 15. Third attack, 24. And then she gets a bonus attack as well, which is a 13. So the 15 and 24 hit, right? So there was 16 points of damage, brought down to 8 points of damage against you, Saphira. The first one, Fabia, gets in the way of, then 2 more slashes come in, and the third one clinks against your axe. Tyrus is going to go for the attacks as well. 3 battle axe strikes. So 22. A nat 20. Oh, no, is that a nat 20? No. No, I don't know why it's come up. No, I think I passed the thing. And a 10. So it's a 22 and a 20 and a 10.
Yeah, the first 2 hit.
16 points, reduced down to 8 as he just starts hacking into you with his axe. Both of them are like bravely standing together against you. Your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, what a tough decision. Because honestly, like, do I think Saphira would back down?
That's the thing, right? It's like trying to play in character.
But like, do I know the smart thing to do is to tell them that they've won? But Saphira wouldn't do that. So it's like,
Okay.
Okay. I'll go for the grapples again.
You can so you have options, by the way. You can, if you, the more you attack them, the more they're going to attack you. You can try and convince them. If you're going for the grapple, they're going to take, like, you can capture them with that. They're still taking that as an attack, just in case you were trying to do it to denounce the situation, because you're trying to grab hold of them during a fight.
Sorry.
It's all in your court. Whatever you want to do.
It's just that she's raging, so she's like, the smart thing to do is just to disengage and get the fuck out of there. But
Hey, you
I
can
just don't
do whatever
think
your
that she
character
would
does.
do that. Yeah. She's gonna grapple.
Okay.
She's gonna try and grapple. See if I can win.
Go for it.
16.
Tyra doesn't get advantage. So let me just 26. It's a +8.
Okay.
You rolled acrobatics, by the way. It's athletics.
Oh, fuck.
can re-roll.
Well, that'll be why. Acrobatics is a 1. 27.
So yeah, you managed to lock onto her. She's considered grappled.
Okay. Can I force her prone?
With another check, yeah.
Okay.
26.
She's learned from Scold.
27.
Yeah,
She
you
has
slam her
learned
to the
from-
ground.
Enough! I was never going to kill you anyway. I just wanted to offer you a fight. Are you satisfied now?
Roll an intimidation check. I'll say you can use your strength. It's during a fight.
22.
She looks up and goes, I am beaten. I yield.
And that Saphira lets her go, stands up and offers her hand out to help her get up. And breathes loudly out of her nose as she tries to like calm herself down.
She ignores your hand, looks directly at you and says, the first chance we get, we leave this ship, brother.
Oh.
He nods his head to her. She spits blood on the ground between you. Okay.
Alright. Saphira walks to the edge to see what's going on with the ants.
Okay. The ants are going to be drifting past in about 3 turns. If you'd like to skip to that, whatever preparations you want to do for the next 3 turns, let me know.
I still have more whirlpools I could throw at it.
You
3
absolutely
more,
can.
in fact.
Hell yeah.
So as soon as it gets to my next turn, I want to try again.
Okay. There's only one more ant group left. What's your spell save DC?
15.
So I have to beat the 15, which means I have to roll a nat 20 or a 19. So I'll do 3 attempts against it. Up to 9 on the first one. The last group of ants breaks apart, and the queen takes to the air with her mages and an ant army just drifting out to the sea, falling into the whirlpool, drowning. She flies towards your ship. That'd been on the first turn. So is there anything you guys want to do? She gets closer. 160 feet away now. This queen just trying to find any land now. Floating, big, kind of bulbous queen.
How far? Sorry, how far?
150 feet.
Okay, thanks.
Fabio will jump up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
How big is a queen?
This one is
Like Gothic queen size, or
actually she's only technically medium, so you're talking like the size of a horse.
Okay.
Because these ants were
Can I-
technically tiny, but they were like the size of like little cocker spaniels. Like they were big. But... so she's large for her size, for her species.
If she's in the air at 150 feet away, can I fireball her?
Yeah.
It's in my range.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Fireball.
I would before you do it, I would say if she
Okay.
succeeds, it would be 0 damage because you're technically shooting into the air. Or half it twice, right? Because it's the way I imagine fire was when
Come
you
on, it's
launch
a
it into an
sphere.
area, it blows. Yeah, actually, no, it's a sphere. You're right. No, yeah, I would say it hits her then. Yeah, because it's not
Okay.
spread across the ground. Yeah, I would say if she.
Yeah, fuck it. Yo, let's go for it, dude. Why
Sure.
not fireball that bitch?
She rolled a 3. Anyway.
Sorry, that was not nice.
Yeah, that was not- that was
I mean,
very-
I'm going
that
to
was mean.
cast a fireball at the queen.
She rolled a 3.
Cast.
So you're good. It's ball of fire.
23, so 28.
28 points of damage. Not very high for
Please.
a fireball.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying. it's
She's
just a
fucking
little,
flying at the ship.
It's just a little
It's
it's just a little lackluster. I
a
thought,
high tension situation now. I'm sorry that
many
I
ones
do
are
want
in
me to
that?
like.
Was that 3 ones? Well, so a fireball hits her in midair, and you just see kind of. She tries to like turn into it, and it bursts against her wings, and then she continues flying. A little burnt up, but still alive.
Do you all think she would avoid a Kruthic scent? I ask my party.
oh, it's not a bad idea. I mean,
I hold
would
a water
imagine.
skin in my hand.
Oh
I'd
shit!
imagine
that I've had for
colonies like
months.
avoid each other probably.
Scald will look at Farah and say, "Can't you talk with it?"
Monstrosity, isn't it?
Yeah. 10. I would technically allow it.
Okay.
There's some monstrosities which are monstrosities by the rules, but it kind of
Okay.
could make sense, you know? It's an
Okay,
ant's an
okay.
animal, so.
She, sure. Is she in range to communicate with it?
What rangers speak with animals?
Let's
Does it
find
even say?
out. No, I don't think it does.
I think it's
Let
just
me
the
go-
range you can talk, really, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I imagine next turn you could probably be in shouting distance of it, yeah?
Then she looks at Scold. I can try. I guess when it comes around to my turn, then I'll do that.
Okay. I'd say, well, you guys can just tell me what you want to do on these turns for now, so we don't have to go down the turn order necessarily.
I'm gonna pop open. I'm not gonna pour it on the ship. I'm gonna take out my bedroll and just pour Kruthic goo onto this bedroll and see what
man.
happens.
It's okay. We can prestidigitate it clean. It's okay.
Wait, yeah. Are you planning to like throw it overboard?
Just keep it here. Keep the scent on the ship.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was gonna say I could polymorph as like an eagle, carry it into the sky, drop it somewhere off course.
Can you polymorph like a Kruthic?
Oh my god. I don't know if I can. Probably.
Does it count? I don't
Technically,
know.
no, because it's not a beast.
Yeah, it's not a beast.
It's not a beast. God damn it.
I'll make an updated version of list of stuff for druids and things there, 'cause it sounds fun to mess
Yeah,
around. But
right?
it's technically not a
Yeah.
beast.
That's
Yeah,
a
okay.
good party trick. Just saying.
It's fair. Okay, so Timothy's pouring this ghoul over a bedroll. Okay.
I guess
It smells sickly sweet as it comes into the air, like nectar.
It tracks.
I'll
So I
minor
didn't pour it on the
illusion.
ship.
A Kruthic,
What are you doing,
right?
sorry?
Can I do that? Can I minor illusion a It's like a 5-foot cube, so it'd only be a small one, but
Okay.
I could like minor illusion one on top of Timmy's bedroll.
Okay.
Like maybe
Sure.
she'd see it and be like, "Oh fuck, no! What if they're best friends?" I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, you do it. She's still flying in the direction, as far as you're aware. Anyone else want to do anything for the next 2 turns before it comes into range? Or comes into like within like 30 feet of you all? Or 40 feet of you?
Skull's just got his arms folded. Just watching.
Okay. No moves? I could throw
Can we
on...
message Ferris? Can we send Ferris a message and be like, "What's up, floating islands of ants? Is that a thing? Do you know? Do you have any top tips?"
I've never seen this before. Just message you.
Okay.
Sophia, did you want to try that talk?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What do you say when she's in range for you to talk, speak with animals?
She says, "What is your intent?"
You'd hear kind of in your mind, you would hear, survive.
Take your pack away from my hair. You will not survive if you approach us. Take your swarm and get far, far away from here.
Her swarm's
swarm?
dead, and you're the only bit
Oh,
of
yeah,
land. She's still flying towards you.
I see.
You're the only chance of really survival for her.
Does she?
She's yelling this out loud, right?
Yeah.
Does she explain that to Saphira? That she can't survive without landing, or?
No, but you can see
How
she's flying straight towards you.
Out of curiosity,
Sorry?
how close is the nearest land? Obviously, besides us, like, would Basil know?
Probably a couple of miles.
Okay, well, Saphira puts on her. She's
the
squinting as she's thinking then. And she's
What'd it
like,
say?
she puts
Never
her arm out and she's like, "Stop attacking. Let her come."
What does it want?
Okay.
She just wants to survive. I don't think that she means to harm us. And we've done more to her than she can do to us.
I'm gonna look at Tyrus and
Now you
Tyra,
wanna have
see
a
what they're doing.
conversation, huh?
Don't make me come over there, fat bear. I've still got fight left in me.
No, you don't.
She does a little bit.
Tyrus and
If there's
Tara,
anything that you know from Saphira, so she's always got fight in her.
they kind of stood over to the backside of the ship, and they're just kind of waiting. They've got their weapons ready, but they're waiting to hear orders.
Did they
Um,
react at all to the like, "Oh, she just wants to survive" bit?
No, they look pissed off the entire time.
Yeah.
Like they
Okay.
are, they're not gonna
Yeah.
overreact. Right now, they've made their decision, as far as you're aware.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys want to do before that arrives? It's about to arrive.
I have an idea, but I don't know if I want to do it.
Tell us.
I was
Anyway.
gonna. Sorry. All my ideas are polymorph related. Polymorph giant octopus, have them attach onto me, lead them to the closest landmass so they can actually
Shit.
survive.
Basil's a furry.
I know.
Neither of those things have fur.
Octopus don't even have fur.
Squid.
That sounds a slime.
It's chitin and like a leathery skin.
Polymorph changed him.
I think,
Polymorph, you're a bear!
yeah, that's fair.
You're an actual fairy. What the fuck are you going on about?
Maybe he's saying it because he's interested.
Oh shit! Basil turns into a bear. We all watch.
into a bear, Basil?
Sorry.
That's such a grim thought.
You guys made it so dark.
Started
Holy
it.
shit.
I think
This became a very different show.
I do feel like
Yeah, it's an odd one.
I do feel like a concern is that if we let this thing land and Tyrus and Tyra just fucking attack it anyway,
Yeah.
are they actually going to hold off or will they not? Whereas it seems like if there's a way that we could get it to land, that's probably smarter.
Yeah.
Also, this means that then we either A, have it with us for 2 weeks while we go to Wolfegarde, or B, we make a pit stop along the way on a coast that is
We can-
all prepping for military.
Which they don't need. They already have plenty of
Yeah.
problems.
What's gonna stop Tyrus and Tyra from fighting if they're not listening to us anymore?
Hang on,
That's
where
what I
the
mean, like-
fuck did these ants even come from, bro? We're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
They-
Ant
Joe
rafts are a
had
real thing.
massive
They
ant
just float.
lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, ants do this.
They're trying to-
Afterwards, Sam, go and look at a fire ant colony that's
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but they
flooded.
do that on
Awful.
rivers, dude. They don't do it on the Pacific Ocean.
They just float.
Of course
But
they would do
ants-
it on
Colony
ants in the real world are also not.
I know they make the boats, but it's
Yeah, but they're not. They're also not like 30 feet tall. 30 feet
Holy
big.
shit, they actually do
This
that.
ocean
That's
is a
so
river.
weird.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, no, they're
use
not.
the
They didn't do
tension.
this by choice. Is that you can probably determine.
Bad for them. It's like floating around trying to survive. The ones at the bottom, like just drowning. Like,
Okay. I'm gonna polymorph into a giant octopus.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Before you jump off into the sea.
Actually, can I speak with animals first before I do that? Because I have that too.
Speak with animals concentration. Because you won't be able to do that and polymorph if it is.
No,
Yeah.
It's not.
it's just a 10-minute duration.
Okay, then yeah, you can cast it beforehand.
Before.
Sorry.
That's what you said. You said, does anyone want to do anything in the next 2 rounds?
Yeah. You could do it for 2 rounds. The
Okay.
only thing to take into account: check up octopus online.
Giant octopus.
Yeah, and just
It's 30 feet tall, long,
what's
huge.
its intelligence?
4.
So when you polymorph, as
Because you
opposed
do
to
retain the
druid wild
stash of the
shape,
giant or whatever
Yeah.
you turn into.
you
Does
will
that mean I will have no recollection of my plan?
You act like an octopus in your dome.
Yeah.
Wait,
You would
how
have the
does that
intelligence.
work?
So
Wait,
wild
I
shape
thought
on
they were
a
highly intelligent.
no.
How
Wild,
would it know my intent then? Why does polymorph ever work?
So this is where it comes down to like the nuance of it, right? Is if you've kind of gone in with an idea, like as in like I'm gonna kill this creature. When you polymorph, you'll be retaining that kind of innate idea, which most creatures can. If you're gonna then push on a sentence,
Oh, I thought
That's
you were
where
going
it
to
gets
talk
the-
beforehand.
I was going to talk beforehand.
oh,
yeah.
you took beforehand. I thought you were gonna turn into the octopus and then talk as the octopus. No, as soon as
was
you turn into the
gonna-
octopus, it's gonna be hard to kind of retain
Yeah,
language.
that's valid. No, I was going to talk beforehand. I was going to ask them if I can get them to land, if they can like attach to me and I can get them to land, would that be okay?
Oh, yeah,
Would
yeah,
they-
you're good. I thought you were going to talk as the octopus. I was going to say you
No,
wouldn't
no,
be
no,
retaining that language. It's the benefit
no.
of being a druid and wild shaping is that you retain your intelligence and stuff.
Gotcha. No, I was going to ask first. Do they reply?
Yeah, so what exactly did you say? You're going to say, would that work?
Yeah, I would say like if I transform into a giant creature, you guys attach onto me and I can lead you to land, would that be okay?
Roll a persuasion check. They have a fairly high DC because you're kind of trying to convince a creature which is not necessarily
The
that far
scorpion in
thinking.
the frog situation is gonna sting you.
Yeah, they probably would attack me, but
That's it. Just kind of messages you back and says, like telepathically, you can hear survive. It's
okay.
not the most intelligent of creature.
Yeah, that's valid.
It's very Scorpion the Frog situation, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Looks back at crew. Should I do it? It's either they board our ship and like potentially damage it on our way to Wolfegarde, and we drop them off at Wolfegarde, or I could lead them somewhere else.
If it does hit you and you turn back, you die.
Wait, what?
If it does attack you while you're taking it there, and you turn back, you'll be drift in the ocean.
That's true.
How far from land are we? Sorry.
A couple of miles.
Miles.
You're out at sea because you don't want
Yeah.
to go drift too close to Westmore.
I mean, we could follow.
Fia also has polymorph. I could
What would you like to do, guys?
I mean,
Sharks with
We
you.
have to decide.
You've
Take
slaughtered
like
most of the ant
the-
colony. You've just got the queen.
Take the shark with you. Get the shark to carry you back if anything happens, or.
yeah, Ferris the shark.
would be a
I
good
was gonna
idea.
say, or I could turn into a shark.
Yeah, maybe I'll do giant shark instead of giant octopus. It has more hit points, so I can just take more hit points.
But then you get no arms instead of 8.
It's
I
still about the
know.
con check of getting hit, though. It's not hit
Yeah.
points.
Points versus.
That's the risk about polymorph, is you have a chance just to turn back after one hit.
Oh, right. Okay, so I'll just giant.
train.
All right, I will turn into a giant octopus, get in the water, and make my way towards ants.
Okay.
The ant.
The
It's
ant.
singular
Is it
ant.
just the
All
one?
the other ants have
Yeah,
drowned.
it's just the queen. Everybody else
That's
is dead.
sad. Okay.
Yeah, they
It'll go-
relied on each other to survive, so it's just the flying queen. Okay.
Timmy feel after massacring an entire colony of fire ants. Like a
I don't
million
think anyone would
of
speak
ants.
to it. This kind of ant queen starts
But-
flying into.
It can fly. It doesn't need our help,
Well, it hasn't got
right?
it hasn't got the strongest wings.
Things can't just fly forever.
It's got a big old booty. It's too heavy.
Yeah.
True.
Thorax. Okay,
Still
you know,
do.
let's be
Very.
classy to this ant. It flies in, and you've hopped into the water as a giant octopus.
Sure.
Okay. Just trying to think how it would react because it's. Let me just
I
get
will
the stats up.
extend a tentacle like a little perch.
Go like this.
If
And then
it
have
was-
another tentacle point at your back.
Start pantomiming wings flapping down to the tentacle.
Jeepers.
I'm gonna say make one more persuasion check
Fine.
with disadvantage, just because it doesn't really understand.
I mean, if Saphira's speak with animals is up, she could try to explain now that the octopus is out.
It's more a situation that the ant is too dumb. To
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
understand
it's
the
a fairly intelligent creature for what it is, but they're not really. They're very swarm-based creatures, right? So they don't
Yeah, we
really.
just killed its entire swarm. So.
Yeah, it's kind. You hit it with a fireball. Everything. It's very scorpion in the frog. It's very like doesn't understand what's good for it.
I mean, I could set it
It's
on
its
fire
nature.
again.
Yeah, it's just gonna land on the ship.
All right, I unpolymorph.
I'm sorry. It was a cool idea. It's just,
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
I was just trying to help it.
When you polymorph, does it retain like a part of Basil, like his hat or something?
It's
fun idea.
purple.
I wish.
The earring.
Just so we can tell which creature's you.
Earring, yeah. Maybe it's green. Maybe I'm always green like Beast Boy.
Oh, like Beast Boy?
Yeah, like Beast Boy.
With
That's fun. I like
red,
that.
like feet, because your shoes
Or
are red.
violet, because his color
Yeah.
is violet.
That's
his
true.
eyes are violet.
It's gonna land on the end of the ship, and top of the round, Tyra just waits for Captain Heartbloom to say something. Saphira.
Christ. Saphira uses the talk to animals ability again to see if she can communicate with it more than just. And she says, "You will stay. We will get you to safety. Do you understand?"
Roll a persuasion check. Because you're essentially, even though you can
19?
speak with animals. Okay, 19. I think it gets the essence of what you mean, and it's hunkered over towards the front of the ship, ready to attack anything that comes near it. But it's not ready to charge.
Okay. Saphira will walk towards it.
Okay.
Actually, how much movement do I have? I have 40. Right. Is it 40 that I have? So I'd only get there. Unless I run. Can I part run,
action.
part walk?
You've already used your action to use the ring.
True. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Then in that case, Saphira will just say to everybody, we need to take it to land.
How are we gonna? We're miles away from land. We're gonna land on the coast of a country that's preparing for war and just be like, "What's up? We're just dropping off a giant ant for you guys. No big deal. See you later. Bye." Like, this is not a great idea.
Okay, what is your plan then?
She can try to fly on her own, or we can kill her. We killed all of her babies. Like, you were just gonna, like, what? How does any of this track whatsoever? You're gonna kill Tyra. You're gonna beat Tyra's ass.
Not going to kill Tyra.
Okay, you're gonna beat Tyra's ass because she disagrees with you. Now you've got a giant ant that is potentially hostile, potentially not. You're gonna sail 2 miles to land
Not
where
to
we
interrupt the
can't
RP,
land.
even though tokens of free action, it's kind of like to an extent, right? Because we are internal to
Must be
still.
like 6
Sure.
seconds of
Yeah,
talking.
it's like only a few seconds, like part of your action kind of thing, as what you're doing at the same time.
That's my turn then.
Scold, if you want to be on the turn order, by the way, you can roll initiative. Tyrus is going to wait again. He needs orders now.
Sam's like, fuck this.
You know Sam's disappointed when he's not rolling for combat. He's just disappointed father. Oh, nice. Okay. With you on the thing, I'd say take your turn now then.
Is it on the end of the ship?
Yes. So the front of the ship
landed?
Yeah. It just landed and it was kind of just, it's lifted its kind of, the back of its thorax up slightly and it's moved its legs across.
God.
You know how to picture
Is
for
it
this
that
one?
big or is it bigger?
Look at, do you remember when we played Conan and they had those like weird, like bug creature thing? It was like one of those.
Yeah, okay.
It's medium sized. It's kind of the size of like a bit smaller than a horse, I'd say. Actually.
It's less scary than I thought. I was imagining like huge.
No. The swarm was hundreds of them. You'd have had it all kind of climb up from the ship. You've slaughtered the swarm.
Timmy's about to get like 20 levels, huh?
Yeah, that was really good. That's very clever.
Yeah,
the entire encounter you destroyed. That's just the queen.
That's just going to be playing on Timmy's mind forever about how he annihilated an entire swarm
Speak your
of
mind,
ants.
Sam. Let's hear it.
Skull's gonna approach at the front of the ship and just start beating it to death.
Okay. Can you get closer to that or not?
Out of character.
Well, my first hit's gonna be at 10 feet.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay. On to attack. Skull just kind of coaching up. The creature just readies itself.
20.
20 hits.
26 damage.
26 damage. Very nice.
And then I'll hit again. Ooh, 16?
It doesn't hit. Your first just heavy reach smashes against it. And you feel kind of the part of its body split open and some of the blood ooze out, but then your second attack, it just ducks to one side.
Okay.
Okay. As its reaction, it is going to perform Psychic Rebuke, and you are going to take 2d10 fire damage for 11 points of fire damage, and 2d8 psychic for 13.
Psychic bug?
Yes.
Okay, I'm resistant to fire, so 5.
5, yep, 5 there, and then 13 psychic, so total of 18 damage. As it kind of, you just feel it burn in your mind after you whack it once. And it kind of just rears down. Heartbloom.
What about me?
Oh, sorry, because we skipped turns across Fabia.
Oh, what about me?
Fabia.
What about
sorry.
this guy? Your boy.
You have advantage.
Wow,
go.
Joe.
Yeah, I think Fabia's like got her bow drawn and has just been like, what are we doing? What's happening? And then
So much has happened in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, but she's up in the crow's nest, right? So she's just like, there's a lot. There's like
You saw Basil turn into an octopus and then get back on the boat.
Oh my god.
All you hear is the coughing bow, like up from the. You just hear like a hacking, wet, gross cough. Like.
Yeah, I like look at Saphira, and Saphira's got a single tear rolling down her cheek. I'm like, what is happening? What's going on? And then I'll see Scold attack it and be like, all right, okay. And then I'll shoot it.
Okay. Yeah, with the great rock bow. Nice.
12?
Doesn't hit, but it doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Is that all you can do?
I mean, I was gonna try to put it to sleep, but we're attacking it now, so I don't know. I'll hide.
Go for it. You're up in the
Typical
crow's nest
Fabia
then.
action.
Wait,
Nice.
can I do steady aim? I haven't
I
moved.
think so, yeah, because you haven't moved, yeah. Yeah, so roll again, you have advantage.
20.
That hits.
May.
So 6 points of piercing and 4 points of necrotic.
Oh, I also got sneak.
You do.
Oops.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
That's how
Damn.
hard it can hit.
Yeah, if it's 46 now, yeah, that's insane. So 19 points of sneak damage with this 29 points of damage. Very nice. Okay. As an arrow
Jesus.
just embeds itself straight into it, and then you just see it rot away the arrow, and then necrotic just seeps in.
Gross.
Okay. Very nice.
God, it's still alive. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I mean, this is the queen.
True.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, it's hurt. It's definitely hurt. Already. Timothy. No. Heartbloom.
It's Heartbloom, yeah.
Do you want it to do anything, Dodger?
Oh, Heartbloom. Well, she can't get there in time.
Okay.
I don't know that she would do anything. I don't know. What do you think? As the person who plays her.
She might see the problem with having an ant on board, so she might go and shoot a crossbow. But I doubt she would necessarily.
That's true. She does
Yeah,
have the
she has a
crossbow.
little range attack. Yeah. I think magic is beyond her realm. So in her idea, there's a giant out on board, a giant kind of sea creature on board her ship, and she is not comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
Go for it. Oh,
Oh my
Heartbloom,
god.
yeah.
Natty.
Fuck
She gonna kill
yeah. Fuck it up.
She might.
Go, girl. Come
Does the
on.
damage come through?
Not when I can't.
I'll
Seem
try
to
clicking it
click
for
it.
you. There you go.
okay.
11 points of damage. Yeah, she shoots an arrow that lands and embeds itself right into the head of the ant queen. It tries to stand up and then falls to the ground.
Nice.
Did she do it?
The
Are we
captain
done?
killed it, yeah.
There's the morale boost she
Finish for
needed.
her.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
As she just lowers, Scold, you just see this kind of crossbow bolt come in. The moment you think to yourself, like, wait, Fabia? Wait, no, she just fought. You turn over your head, you see her just lower down the crossbow and go, okay then.
I love her. She's so great.
And that's the end of initiative as the Ant Queen dies in one of the craziest little weird battles overall.
A little double encounter, huh?
Yeah, it's like a strange little double encounter where everyone was not really sure what they were doing. Okay. The Ant Queen drops down, topples down on the front of the ship. Dead.
Saphira goes downstairs below the deck before anyone can talk to her.
Tyrus and Tyra put their weapons away. And just kind of quietly just go back to working on turning the ship, getting you moving.
Are they talking to each other, or are they just...
No, they're just doing the rigging.
Okay. I'm gonna just watch them.
Captain Heartbloom walks over towards you, Scold, and goes, looks down at the ant and goes, nasty work, that. Good job over there, by the way, Mr. Timmy.
Might make a nice soup.
You want to give that to Judy? Okay.
Shane's face.
Fire and soup.
Okay. Could you go and could you drag it into the back? And a couple of the Whisper just bow their head, walk over to it, and pick it up. I'd say Ferris looks straight at you, Timothy, as they're dragging away the ant, and bows his head deeply to you, kind of in a sign of respect as you use the sea kind of against them.
Nice.
And kind of head away, and she looks across and goes, "What do I do about those two?"
I'll keep them in check. They probably won't be joining us, though. Much longer.
Okay. What about your friend? She looked angry.
Let her cool off.
Okay. Everyone back to work! I killed an ant queen! She kind of walks out in the ship.
Yes, you did.
Yes, bitch.
Yes, queen.
Goes to adjust the hat.
Aunt queen.
Stands next to Lug. Alright. The ship drifts on for the better part of that day.
What time of day is it right now?
I'd say by the time it drifts on for a while, you're getting into the evening now.
Okay. Fia wants to send another message at some point. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if you were going to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first one she's going to send is to Silk.
Okay.
And she'll go ahead and make it visual.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, almost to Wolfegarde, has anything weird happened to the altar room since Magnathor freed and we left? Remember, you have 25 words.
Okay. You'd see him come back, and he sat in a chair that's raised off the ground from the immovable rod. It's kind of keeping it floating in the air. He's managed to just stick it together and kind of has it poking out of the side and leaning against the back of the cave wall. You can hear in the background kind of ruffling and kind of thing. He goes, "Oh, hey, we're having a gladiatorial match."
Oh, God.
He kind of smirks. You see he's got a new golden tooth in his mouth as well. And he goes, but it's still
Badass.
the gum's really reddened where they've just kind of pushed it in.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I
After
just
all
realized.
Shane's done at work, I can imagine it, the
It's very
cringe.
PTSD with two of the people in the call. He looks and goes, "No, it doesn't do anything. We practically sealed up the room now anyway. We just used it for extra storage.
Okay.
You want to bet on this?"
That's funny.
Send back. Win or lose. And it cuts off there.
We really gotta explain to him how this works.
He didn't tell me you can't send it again.
Yeah. Okay, she can only send one message, so
Okay.
that's it for now.
Does anyone do anything before the last week?
I do have a couple other things I do want to do.
Oh.
Okay. What do you want to do? It's before the last week. You have one more week after, just before the last one.
Okay, one, I would like to, the next day,
Mhm.
I will use comprehend languages on that book
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and read it, the rune book, and be like, now I can read you. Or maybe I can't. I don't know. I'm going to cast it and see.
Okay.
You still can't read it. It's bullshit.
Let me get it. You got that one in the barn. Okay, yeah. Casting comprehend languages. You look down at the runes, and it almost translates it for you when you look down it. You almost, when you have that spell going, when you look down at the runes on the page and how they glow depending where your finger is, you suddenly realize where you have to start doing it. And what was once a fairly complex puzzle of language, you now realize how it all kind of fits together. You read the title, and it says, Whispers Woes of Winter. The language that you're deciphering is pre-common human, old human, essentially. Old common. It's some form of runic language, but it was from wherever the humans used to come from. You see that it's a diary-based spellbook that briefly mentions the loss of the old human home of Winterfair. It seems to be this is where the creator of this spellbook came from. You learn from the comprehend languages that there are, in total, 7 spells in this book you'd be able to learn. Anyone, when the spell, when you decipher the spell, it will say what classes can learn it. It's not just down to wizards, as these are spells which are essentially kind of, she's teaching you the strategy and how to break down the spells. They're all new spells, not from, they're all homebrewed spells that I found.
Ooh.
Cool.
Nice.
Each spell will require an Arcana check. Each one of them has a little bit of a tidbit of lore next to them, which I can read to you with the spell, if you wish. To decipher a spell, you must make a DC check for Arcana that is 10 plus the spell's level. It takes 6 hours to attempt to decipher each spell. Sorry, no. 6 hours to decipher that part of it. So it's going to take you 6 hours to do that Arcana check. If you succeed, it'll take 16 hours plus 2 hours per level to learn the spell. So, for example, if it's a 3rd level spell, it would be 22 hours in total.
Eef.
Of study. So, the spells that are listed when you go through the page are Illusion Bolt, Induce Headache, Elemental Rebuke, Ice Shards, Hypothermia, Ice Cube, and Blizzard.
Lots of ice stuff.
Lots of ice stuff.
Wait, can you say those again? Sorry.
Illusion Bolt, Induce Headache, Elemental Rebuke, Ice Shards, Hypothermia, Ice Cube, and Blizzard. Ice Cube summons Ice Cube the Rapper.
Nice.
Stop.
Basil, he's a bard.
Hey,
That one's all
collab.
you. What's up?
And
Yeah,
welcome our
dude.
guest star for the week.
No, Ice Cube.
Okay, that's pretty baller. Okay, so anyone can. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get it right. Anyone can decipher it, and then it's not like you. Then it's
Yeah.
Then we
6
just
hours
know
to
who can
decipher
learn it.
would take you an Arcana check, yes.
yeah.
And then
Okay,
after that,
and then we
it's
know who can learn
essentially
it.
you're
Okay,
kind of
cool.
translating the text and how to kind of word it into common.
Okay.
And then after that, it's 16 plus 2 hours per spell level.
Okay. All right. Fia would let everybody, I guess, would just tell everyone the deal, and then we can figure out. I don't know who's got good Arcana rolls, right? Who can decipher them, and then we know who can learn them.
That's 3.
I only
Or
have
do we have better?
I only have a +2, but I can give myself advantage on
Gotcha.
checks.
And I could give 1d4 to all of us when we're trying.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. All right. And then at some point, Fia's gonna find Basil.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so you know how we have that song that's like about like our song, right?
Yeah.
Not like
the one
our song. I
written
mean like
about us.
our
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
our collective song.
Yes.
So like, as you've kind of like traveled around and stuff, like how fast do songs travel? Like, how quickly do people learn them? Like, how quickly does that spread?
DM, what knowledge have I gathered on my travels?
With songs,
Like how fast they spread, yeah.
I think it depends on in the places you've been. Crestfall's probably quite a huge countryside across it, so probably slower there. When you start getting down to into Lower Westmourne and Lower Crestfall, you'd notice that people pick up tunes pretty well. As long as the tune's catchy, like a real song. Like imagine like TikTok, people will pick up on it and keep singing it everywhere and stuff. And that kind of happens because there's not many songs to go
Glorious?
around. Like Glorious, yeah. We can't sing at the MCA.
Okay.
I relay that to Fia. Yeah, if it's catchy, I mean, I can write a catchy tune, so.
Do you think that like our song could have like made its way to Pennytown? Like do you think my mom might have heard it like before she left?
Oh, do I see your earnestness in asking this on your face?
I think she's not. She's trying to be sort of cool. But she's also not really trying to hide it. Like,
Okay. Yeah, Basil would put a hand on Fia's shoulder and be like, you know what? I think she very well might have. I mean, we heard people singing it in a lot of the places we've been, so who knows?
Yeah,
maybe.
right? I feel like maybe she could have, and then she might like realize
How cool you are and how awesome you are. Yeah.
that, like, yeah. Thanks.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if she heard that song, she would definitely know. I think anyone who hears that song thinks, wow, Fia is badass.
Like, she'd be like pretty proud of it, right? Like,
How could she not be?
thanks.
Yeah. And pats your shoulder. Oh.
So,
Sorry, before we end up at Westmont.
you're actually still a week off.
Okay, cool. Well, Sophia, I would go and swipe some fish from, or some like cooked food from the kitchen, and make her way to Tyra and Tyrus, making sure that no one else is in earshot. She would want to apologize when she looks at Tyra.
Tyra's going to remain seated, but Tyra stands up.
It was headstrong, and it was wrong to attack you. And so I'm sorry. And I stole you some food. She offers it and offers a weak smile.
She looks down to the food and looks up at you and says, "We worked to get into a fight. We came here because we were offered adventure on the sea. We have never turned on our crew. Not physically. What you did betrayed honor. It dishonors me that I had to yield to you. I do not accept your food.
Well, for what this is worth, you make a good pair. You fight well. She smiles and says, "It was good to fight alongside you anyway. And I wish you luck on whatever adventures you are going to get into in the future."
Remember who your allies are. A crew
She
should
nods
remain a
and-
crew. Yes, we should have been scolded for what we did. We tried to turn it into our favor. We expected to be told off, to be punished in some manner. But do not ever turn on your crew. We were taught that as children. The crew is family. You were a sister to us when we sailed with you. Good luck on your mission. We'll find our way.
I have no doubt. And Saphir heads off and she eats the food. And she goes back downstairs.
She sits down. Okay.
Where did that happen? I know you said that you didn't want anybody to hear you, but like, could I have seen it?
I'd imagine if you approached them with some food down there, they probably would have been just down in the lower deck area. So.
Okay, never mind.
That's how I imagine. I mean, if Saphira was.
Fabio's
I mean-
mostly been above on deck, so if they were on deck then.
Where did you want to approach them, Saphira? Where were you hoping to approach them?
I mean, Saphira would have approached them anywhere as long as no one else was in earshot.
Okay.
Whether they are visually there or not is like able to see them is fine, but as long as no one could hear her.
Okay.
So I mean, it could have been
It could be
top
on deck.
deck
You could have seen them
because
talking
she
to him
wouldn't
then.
have expected Fabia to hear her from up on the crow's nest, for example.
Okay. Yeah, go off that.
Fabio would follow Saphira, and once she like settled down to like eat, Fabio would sit next to her and be like, "You want to talk about, I don't know, girls? What are you into?"
How do you feel about Dragonborn?
Saphira looks at Fabia confused at why she's suddenly approaching her about this.
Look, I
Is
mean,
it?
that whole thing, like, it just fucking sucked. And I know that you went and talked to those idiots, and it, you know, I can kind of guess how that went. So I figured I'd just come hang.
Are
What?
you listening?
No, I can see you. I'm in the crow's nest all day, dude. It's fine. So not girls. Okay, let's talk about. I don't know.
It seems like
We
I'm
don't
not
know each other very
everybody's
well.
favorite at the moment. I don't
I
think
am.
that I'm anyone's favorite at the moment. I
think
don't
you're
know if
pretty
I
cool.
fit in here.
What do you mean?
Saphira just looks at Fabia and just chews on whatever food she has and looks a bit forlorn.
All right, look. The whole situation with my family is not that I think that they all suck and I hate them, right? It's a situation of they don't want me coming back there. And like, that feeling really sucks. I know that they still really care about me. I think about that shit all the time. I know what it feels like to feel like nobody wants you around. I'm gonna look you right in the eyes. I'm gonna like grab her face and be like, I'm gonna look you in the eyes. We want you around, dude. So don't worry about it, okay?
Severe chews her lip for a moment while Jari thinks of what she's gonna say.
We're all working through shit. I'm working through shit. You're working through shit.
What are your family like?
After being out here for a while, I'm realizing that Lago families are really different. Like, I know who my parents are, but parents don't really, like, they don't matter that much. It's like everybody raises everybody, you know? So when I fucked up, and I'm be clear, I really fucked up.
What happened?
I stole this, and she'll pull out the gem.
Well, I know that.
They came looking for it. There's only one place that rabbits are around there. So Lago, they don't want anybody to know that they're there. They want every day to be the same. I don't want every day to be the same. I love this. I love the adventure. I love meeting new people and seeing new stuff, and that's just not what Lago are about. And I went a little too I pushed it too far, and I put a lot of people in danger, and they just don't. It makes sense. They don't want me back there, but it's not like just disappointing a couple of people. It's like everybody mattered a lot, you know?
Saphira looks at her food for a second, and then she says, I did something similar to that. In the camp which I grew up in with my mother and father, there was a beast. And one day, I decided that I was strong enough to take this beast on. I was not strong enough to take this beast on. It would follow me back to the camp and kill everybody. I am glad that your parents, your family, they're still alive.
I'm sorry that yours isn't.
This is the only family that I have now. So it can be hard when you don't feel wanted, or needed, or that perhaps I make too many mistakes and I'm just a burden.
I mean, part of family is knowing that you got a few shots, right? Like, I think, I don't know. I showed up late, but it seems like everybody's really rooting for each other, even if they don't see eye to eye, you know? Like, you can say some really horrifying shit around Basil, and he looks like he might cry, but, like, you can tell that beneath the tears, it's like, oh, I really hope that they reconsider because I love them a lot, right? Like, there's like more layers there. So, fuck, I can't even imagine the shit you've been through. But
I don't
if
know
like,
I don't know if I can be the person that they want me to be.
well, if they can't accept it, that's kind of like their problem. But also, you got to trust that they're willing to talk with you about it, right?
I guess. Saphira offers some of whatever the food she stole, particularly any vegetables she doesn't want to eat.
Yeah, there's
to
vegetables.
Fabia as they talk.
She'll like take a bite and go, I'll tell everybody we just talked about girls.
She smiles. Thank you, Fabia.
Okay. as the week comes to a close, tensions on the sea kind of dissipating. Could I get another D12 roll to see what your weather is for the final week on the sea?
I'm rolling it.
Go, go, go.
Another 8.
Lucky number 8. Another.
sunny,
So the
sunny day.
the weather changes depending on the area, but
Uh-oh.
an 8 is
It's an
still
island
decent.
of scorpions.
You see a dragon. No, it's
More ants.
Another one? Yeah.
More
in-
ants.
That's not what the yeah. The 8 determines the weather. So the weather here is a foggy kind of a light fog, not anything heavy like you had when you were near the mountains. It's a light fog, a little bit colder as you're starting to head into the northern waters. You would notice the chill on the wind. You're a week out from Wolfegarde. Halio comes to you kind of as a group with Captain Heartbloom there as well, and he says, "So, we're not far out now. There's a few ports we can land at, and I can steer the big guy to start heading towards one of them. It's up to you." There's 3
How many
ports.
are there?
3 ports, depends if you want to land on the west side, the east, or in the center. I can tell you about each of them, but far to the west, you've got West of West. That's the port's name. A strange town. A little more remote. In Wolfegarde, they're cut off from the other town. Oh, I think Discord just crashed. 1 second, chat. That's never happened. Never
That's where
mind.
we're going to leave this week's episode, everyone.
That was so weird.
You literally said they're cut off, and then you cut out, and the stream went down.
Did the stream go down as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did it?
That's pretty
I
funny.
don't know.
I don't think it did. I
No.
think it was a
That's
Discord.
cameras are gone.
Cams are
Yeah, Discord
good.
reset.
Yeah,
See,
cameras are
left
gone.
call.
This
Yeah.
is this a bit? This has
No,
to be a bit.
Discord reset. Legit.
Funny.
It's not even capturing your cams right now. It's weird.
Do we have to
Yeah.
restart our cams?
No, because I restarted mine. Maybe we'll restart the call quickly.
Yeah.
Just a quick one.
All
All right. 2 seconds. Wait, I worked out. I have to do a pop out. I got it. There we go.
Oh, the sound effect, dude.
That was so.
There we go.
That was oh,
And there.
and
That was so
then-
funny, though. Good timing.
there we go. That was so weird.
We
So, okay, coming back into it. Sorry for
And
that.
relax.
West of West is cut off from. Just checking. It's cut off from the rest of the nation. The towns are mostly in the east and in the south. Because you've got the Deadlands that goes through the middle-ish of the area towards the west side. So West of West is the first port. It's a strange town. They do most of their trading via sea, but that's where you get the dodgy a lot.
sounds like he's making all of these places up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Tithmore is over to the far east. Well, no, it's not. I lied. That's in the middle. Tithmore is in the center. That's the port that directly links up to the capital. That's what you'd expect out of a town. It's pretty far away from any of the dangers, but still tough. Now, when I talk about the towns in Wolfegarde, they're all tough towns. Mind your business there. Try to keep to yourself. Don't get in the way of people. The laws up there are a little stricter. Maybe not so much in West of West, but definitely the other ones. You want to keep a little bit calm around people. Guards are quicker to execute you than they are to throw you in prison. They don't have the time for it. And the final one is O'Grain's Hovel. That's on the far eastern side. Dwarven port. It's probably the safest place in Wolfegarde, due to being the furthest away from any of the bullshit. Well, saying that, I mean in terms of dealing with creatures. They're also the closest to Fjordhelm and the raiders there, so they've been known to have their shores raided, beats the undead, though, right? So it's O'Grain's Hovel on the far east, Tithmore in the center, or we're up to west of west. Depends how strange you want things, or if you got a particular destination.
Halio?
Yeah?
Where do you think my mother would have landed? Like,
Who's your mom again?
if she was coming, Desra. Where would she
Pirate.
land? Yeah.
She was in a full pirate garb, I imagine west of west. And that's the only place that would accept you. The other towns are harsh. Alright? To warn you, because I don't know if many of you have been to Wolfegarde. It's a harsh place. As long as you treat people with respect, keep out of your way, you're mostly fine. West of west. I mean, the law up there is a little... The whole country is run by 5 counts. I don't know much about their politics. Or even their names. But they kind of conflict with each other often. The one on the western side, at least, he's so focused on the Deadlands and all of the shit going on there. He kind of leaves west of west to itself. As long as it keeps bringing in food and supplies up to his war front, it's all fine. So, pirate, probably there. Is that where you need to go?
I'm not sure.
Oh, what are you looking for there? Looking for the best bars? I'll say turn around.
We were headed there anyway, and then it turned out that my mother's headed there as well. Actually, there now, and I can't reach her.
Okay.
And she was on the trail of someone I was on the trail of.
Okay.
So I guess she was looking for someone who would have wanted to get lost.
Can't get
and
more
now I'm
lost than
looking
in
for
the
her.
northern parts of Wolfegarde, that's for sure. Northwest, especially. Well. I'm gonna advise though, if you're gonna be in exile, head on down to the Vahazi. It's warmer than Fjordhelm.
No, he's not in exile. That
Oh.
we're looking for. Okay.
Well, if he's running for you, he's probably gonna die up there. I'd turn around. He's probably dead.
Thanks, Halio.
Always, just let me know the port. He walks
I don't
back over
know,
towards the lug. Captain Heartbeam's like, oh, I don't mind. It's your... I mean, it's my ship. It's your journey. I'll go to all 3. I'm not scared. Killed a giant ant.
Oh, so
Bless
cute.
her heart.
So cute.
He's so sweet.
Which one would we hit? Like, if we just stayed this way, which I guess we'd hit, what, the center one first, then the eastern one's here, and the western one's there.
For your sake, you're talking here for Tithmore,
Mm-hmm.
here for O'Grain's, and here for west of west.
Okay. I don't know. What does everybody think? Where do we want to
Where do you want to go?
go?
Maybe,
Nearest port?
yeah, I was
We're
gonna
nearly
say,
out of
The sea.
supplies.
yeah.
They'd all roughly take about the same amount of time. Maybe an extra day on O'Grain's. The other 2 are pretty much the same time.
Maybe the most populated area so we could talk to someone in charge and like try to get the lay of the land kind of thing. Understand what's going on, what they need help with. Sorry, my cat is contributing to this decision too.
Pup, where do you think we should go? 1 for west, 2 for center, 3 for east. Okay. I guess that makes sense, right? We could go to Tithmore, and then we can ask around, we can get supplies, we can figure out where we could start our search.
Seems
And
like
then-
a good idea.
If we okay.
2 more days then, eh? Is that Are we in agreement? Central?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'll get him ready. She walks off back up towards Lug and tells Hallie, and he's like, all right, Tifmore, good. And they start sliding in the central direction. Now that you have your destination in sight, Wolfegarde, a week away. I thought we'd probably reach there this episode, but we will probably reach there at the end of next episode. Yeah, as D&D happens. So we'll probably reach at the end of next episode. So, drifting offward towards Tithmore to finally reach the land of Wolfegarde. One final week left on the sea after your long voyage to enter into the next section of the campaign. That's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode.
Tight.
Sorry I didn't throw in a break as well. My apologies.
That's all good.
That's okay.
You're free to obviously walk away from your computer and, you know.
I have a tiny
Really?
I'm out of here.
We were allowed.
Sam just leaves.
Sam's gone.
Been in a pee for so
All right,
long.
let's say our goodbyes. Sam, if you want to go first.
This is my union break.
It's union
Where
break.
can we check you, Sam? We'll go around from Jari. Jari, do you want to give yourself a shout?
Yes, sure. Hi guys.
Break.
My name is Jari. As I assume you probably know, I stream on twitch.tv/Jari, and at the moment playing a lot of World of Warcraft. Actually, that's pretty much all I'm playing at the moment. So
And kicked out of drunken raids.
you were there for that. Holy fuck! Why did I get kicked out? I was top on the healing man.
She got kicked
I'm
out during a
pretty sure they meant
Denethris
to-
fight. She
I'm
was
pretty
smashed.
sure they meant to kick.
I'm raged.
I was wasted, right? But I was still like top on the heels.
What
like,
the
I was
fuck?
playing.
You fucking kicked me out. What the fuck? Fuck
but I
you.
was playing-
You're trash.
I was playing with my friend who plays Holy Priest. And we were like memeing that we were a priest sandwich because I was on top of the heels, she was on the bottom of the heels. And
Wait, did they kick you before her?
well, I think they meant to kick her, but they kicked me instead. And I was like, hell, why did I get kicked? I was top of the heels. It was absolutely hilarious. I'm pretty sure Joe was there for a few parts, so it was really funny. So yeah, you could tune in and see me top on the heels, buddies.
Real life rage.
It was funny. It was so funny. Like, I honestly, the morning after, I was just like remembering all the really dumb shit that we were talking about. Just like, ha, that happened. That was funny. That was good. That was good. Yeah. Worth a check in. It was good fun. Good times.
Twitch.tv/Jari. Strip
Yes,
it.
the one. Into you, shout
You
out.
want to shout yourself?
Shout yourself.
I'm on my union
Sounds
break.
break.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I have to do this one
Best.
for him. It is in the contract. Twitch.tv/Stripper, and he's been playing through Hitman. I've never understood his title. I come in occasionally. He's playing Hitman 3 every time, but it says Hitman 1, 2, and 3. I'm confused.
Because as a DLC for Hitman 3, they redid Hitman 1 and 2, and you can play them in the same game.
Oh,
Wait, really?
So,
That
yes,
makes
I'm working
so
my
much
way
more
through
sense.
1, then 2, then 3.
Every time I've come in, it's
getting it.
Hitman 3, and I'm
getting
like,
it.
why is it got 1 and 2 in the title? It
yeah,
made no
it's like,
sense to me.
it's like
That's cool.
great.
See how I got him to shout himself out without even, I say you do it on the break.
Wow, that's really pro.
I'm going to the board, directly to the board for this one.
Bree Burn.
Why'd you say Bree Burn? Hello?
I said Bree Burn. Hey, Bree Burn. Go ahead and shoot yourself out
Hi.
there.
I'm Bree Byrne. I played To the Moon finally. I'm going through an indie game phase. And I'm playing the sequel, which is Finding Paradise right now. I'll be beating it tomorrow on stream. So if you like emotional indie games and you want to see a dumb girl cry, my stream is the place
That was
for
the one
you.
made in RPG Creator, right? It's meant to be really good.
Yeah, RPG Maker. Yeah,
Yeah.
To the Moon was amazing. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's been recommended to me a bunch.
you'd
So I
like
should
it.
play
It's very good.
Did you start playing it because of the whole stock thing?
'Cause
No,
you wanna be
I
an
played
astronaut?
it the day before that shit happened, and I've gotten so many people come in
Coming
and say
in,
clickbait, clickbait. I'm like, I played this the day before the To the Moon
Check
got
my
trending. Yeah, I
Literally
actually
called To the
predicted.
That's all I could think about when she said I played to the moon. I was like,
Yeah.
she's in the stock market? Like, what?
Yeah,
I
I
thinking, like,
actually
the
am the
timing.
reason GameStop stock went
Oh,
up. So,
nice.
yeah.
Shit, nice.
I saw you
Wow.
cry.
Yeah, that's right.
job.
So exciting
Yeah,
for
thanks,
you.
guys. Thanks.
Wait, you're the short seller?
Oh my
I have to
god.
go.
My cat just knocked something over. I gotta
Yeah.
Dex bonus.
Hi everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood meme rabbit. I'm at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything. I stream almost every day. Speaking of stock stuff and memes, everybody go look at Octo's latest tweet. It's pure gold, and
Yu-Gi-Oh one?
and that's it, huh?
It was
Now
the
I gotta
Yu-Gi-Oh
open
one,
The
right?
Yu-Gi-Oh one,
Yeah.
yeah. He
Solid.
does so many Yu-Gi-Oh goofs, and this one is just mwah, mwah.
It's solid. It is good. But check out Dex Bonus at twitch.tv/Dex Bonus. There is a !! cast thing in the chat. You can put Shane Hawk.
Hi, welcome to my shout out. I'm Shane. I've been streaming a lot of Terraria lately because I get a kick to play it like once every half a year, and boy, I get into it. I think that's all I've been doing. I'm gonna take today off though, play things with my family.
Aw.
I'll probably be back. I might do a stream tomorrow to make up for it. We'll see. I don't know.
I need you to get you on the. My friend Pony's making a Minecraft server,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
is.
I need another Minecraft server. I
You
want to
need
play
Shane
again.
in that.
It is only vanilla to begin with, but the concept of
That's
it
fine.
is that you build for a week, and on the 7th day, there's no rules, and it's last person standing.
Oh
So
my
it's like a
God.
weird battle royale RP Minecraft thing. I
I'd
don't
like
know.
that. That'd be fun.
I think it'd be fun
That
to get you
sounds
in.
fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Make a lot
everyone's
of
invited if you
traps.
want. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I needed a Minecraft Pro to help me survive.
I'm good at redstone, so I got this.
Yes, exactly. That'd be so good. Oh, Lady Gamer.
Hello, it's me. I'd like to shout out Captain Heartbloom today for killing
Hell yeah.
a giant ant on the deck of her ship. That was pretty cool. It was pretty baller. I'm really proud of her. I think she's gonna go far. So shout out to her.
And you can
That's it. That's my shout out.
It's
find her on
wild that
Twitter
people
as
get
well.
credit for stealing kills in this crew, dude.
You've had a lot
I
of
looked
kills
this
We're
up.
stolen.
so proud of her.
I looked this up after we killed the ant. Ants don't have meat. They're like filled with a dust.
Oh.
Ew.
yeah.
So we can't eat this.
You can make it into a soup, like
You
I
know
said.
what? Yeah,
Ant
it's
dust
seasoning.
soup.
It's
Bro,
seasoning.
ramen
It's like-
broth is dust.
It's just like yeah. It's like adding salt.
That's
It's just a,
That was such a
just
strange
ant
but also
ramen.
quite true.
It makes sense.
compelling
Ant
argument.
ramen is just. Oh.
yeah.
I bet they're full of umami, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really
Um,
can't wait to try that soup next week. Can't wait to see what Judy's gonna
We'll see how
brew
it
up.
cooks up.
Yeah.
Um, I am Joe Fudge. Obviously, you can catch me on this channel. Game-wise, I've been playing Eco. We've been trying to build Europe and butchering every accent and go up against America in this server. It's quite fun. Other than that, D&D-wise, Tuesdays I review a bunch of homebrew on my stream. And then also this week, I'm going to pick a day to be talking about our next projects. One of them is going to be a bad guy campaign, but then the other thing we've been talking about since last week is because I want to play D&D with a bunch of people. We're thinking of setting up a West Marches kind of thing where we get in loads of streamers and also several DMs. And basically you can just go off and do like 3 sessions at a time. And essentially, yeah, just pulling as many people as we can, which should be fun. Big collaborative
Something
project.
like that
Gonna be
would be super fun to do again, yeah.
Yeah, and then bringing
Seeing
all...
everybody. Oh, go on.
No, you go.
I was gonna say something off topic to what you were talking about before. Seeing everybody play Eco. When I first saw everybody playing this, I thought they were talking about Echo the Dolphin, like multiplayer RP,
Same.
and I was so
Same.
confused.
Bro, Dolphin RP would be wild.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wow, I want in this.
All right,
We
And I
still
thought
have
it
a week
wasn't.
left on the ocean,
Right,
so
sorry.
next week I can twin polymorph. Just
Takes
saying,
one to know
wants
one,
be
Bree.
yourself,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, real recognizes real, all right?
all right.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish up episode 33. Godforged, we'll see you next week for episode 34. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming along. And we'll see you next week. Appreciate it, guys. Bye-bye. Is anyone streaming? Is anyone going to stream?
I don't
Nay.
Okay, we'll end up there. Thanks so much.